Okay, so that brings us to being live again. And we're at session number... Ooh, actually got to update that. So I'll just quickly update that as I'm letting it run. So let me see. You know, one of those things, if you do things slowly or fast, you sometimes forget things.
Yep.
So...
I got the smart battery for Christmas.
That's
So
awesome.
this one we had.
I just got my massive, big Kickstarter game that I've been waiting 2 years for.
Yeah, I got my.
Which Kickstarter game was that?
Planet Apocalypse. It was a Sandy Peterson game. It's I decided, this was before I found out I was having a child, and so
when you had money to burn,
I dropped $300 odd US on this thing.
Yeah, I've done that before. Yeah.
And it arrived at my parents' place in 4 huge boxes.
and there you go. I don't really have anywhere to put this in the house now.
Yeah, well, I had to make room, move things around and stuff. So I still haven't got it all out yet because of all of the stretch goals. We're in one box that I haven't actually unpacked yet. Because it's a classic one of those ones where the core game just doesn't have enough content to be a standalone game. You need the expansions to actually make it a replayable standalone game, because it's obviously classic co-op. You have a main baddie and a bunch of people trying to beat that baddie, but the base game comes with 1 baddie and 2 like second level baddies, and then every single expansion after that comes with 2 additional big baddies.
Okay.
So, yes, I got base game, the 4 expansions, and a whole bunch of stretch goals.
Yeah, and I've got a few more waiting at the moment, so.
Okay, so we are live.
Okay.
And I just thought I would confirm the game date. Because... Well, it doesn't help that I haven't actually put down what the date is. Just that you're at 320 games since the 320 days since the game started. So you've been spending 5 days in the city of Ordu Ageni, and that is on one of these maps, the map of Tien. So
we're coming down through the north, aren't we?
You're coming through the north. So you are there.
Yep. Okay. Cool.
In Honegal. And you've met with the Prince of Honegal, and are currently wooing him with nightmares and other forms of nightmares.
Not the idea.
No. Doesn't sound very exciting.
Well,
sounds a bit depressing, really.
Oh no, these are good nightmares.
They're good
well,
nightmares.
Splat has been giving him nightmares of if he doesn't actually propose to Aurora, then he will die a horrible death.
What more did I expect?
Did you say
from
propose
Splat?
or marry?
It was actually proposed.
Okay, cool. Let's make sure. I just want to clarify that for next the conversation coming up. So.
Well, I believe it was proposed. It could actually be married.
I don't know.
It could be a shotgun marriage. Just as long as I get to sing the songs.
Settle down. No one said yes yet.
Me and
the proposal hasn't happened yet.
Ah.
So they basically, what you missed from the last session was they spent some time traveling to the city. It was 5 days to the city, and they're on day 3 of 5 of the banquets before they finished. So there are 2 more days of the banquet left. They were given a 5-day banquet in honor of their arrival from the north, ahead of caravans that have not actually made it through.
Oh, right. So
no
this
one goes
is
through during winter.
So this is the first caravan that's arrived after, like.
It's still winter.
It's still winter. Yeah.
So you've arrived in the middle of the winter season, and it's like no one's
party
supposed to
time.
be here.
So
And I believe I have everyone on camera, and I have everyone listed up there. And hopefully we will get a Jeremy shop a bit later, and I'll have something set aside for that, and I'll close the other window just in the meantime until that happens. Let's see. We don't need that window. take that one off, and then I'll move this over to here to see if we actually.
So yeah, this game is just big intensive. Like there's got lots and lots of minis.
Sounds like the one that I played the other on Saturday night, but we'll talk about it after. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so if our third player shows up, he'll be there on the screen. Okay, so what you've missed out on is that there have been much celebration, much tales being told. Aurora has been pampered like the princess that she
Apparently is.
Always wanted to be.
Uh-huh.
And Amiko and Shaylu have been, trying to convince him to be more princess.
Is it true, or is that I've kind of... No, I think I've done a pretty good job myself.
They became your bodyguards in the last...
they became my bodyguards, but I've taken no advice from really anyone. I don't think I have taken advice from anyone.
I'm sure you've taken advice from the help.
No, the sword's been doing a lot of the work at the moment. So.
Okay.
The sword's been pronounced to me as the great saviour and all that kind of stuff. So I feel that...
Do I feel like I should start singing the song?
The Aurora song?
The Aurora
It's
song.
only been started. Amika did it last
During
really?
during one of the tests of strength, Amiko played the Aurora song
Wonderful.
to help Eaglemon.
Excellent.
And for tonight's festivities, the group was charged with coming up with their own menu and all the entertainment for the night.
I do remember this now.
Own entertainment. Oh, well, I'm an entertainment machine.
We missed you last game.
Okay, do we need one?
I have the ability to perform these days.
Oh, wonderful. You're very handy tonight.
Yes. There we go.
Oh. I've got Master in Diplomacy now, so actually you can...
So that is what the prince looks like.
He's a happy guy.
He is, he's always smiling.
Sorry, verbal. Yeah.
Most of the people here...
You could do worse.
I know.
So, what I actually had told people for a cultural shock, everyone here, Tien is the common language.
Okay.
If you don't speak Tien, then people will struggle to speak with you.
Well, what?
People will struggle to speak with you.
Yep, okay. I will cast my tongues.
Which means everyone thinks you're speaking their native language no matter where they come from.
Yep.
And you don't know what language anyone's speaking to you because it all
Nope.
sounds like your native language.
Yep. So don't care. As long as they understand me, it's all good.
And everyone's required to use chopsticks to eat,
That could be a challenge.
which is a dexterity check.
You don't get fed by hand as a princess?
No.
Oh, okay, I thought I asked.
You're required to use the proper cutlery of the domain. Chopsticks.
That's right.
But the thing is, you grew up with it, so for you there is no check.
I'm loving this land already.
Very much.
And the entertainers of the area do things like walk tightrope over barrels of scorpions, dodge arrows and other missiles, wrestling and martial arts displays such as chopping through boards with hands or feet, breaking stone with headbutts, punching walls, and balancing for hours over hot coals.
Ooh.
They're the sort of
Entertainment.
sidewalk entertainment.
No singing?
No singing.
No singing.
And most of the shopping, the traders are very pushy. They will sell everything from porcelain to silk to tea to even stranger wares. But they only take place with the prince's permission.
So we're going to come up with
If the prince is ever displeased with you, you cannot trade in town.
feast.
Everywhere you go, everyone smiles.
I like this place. Everybody's happy.
Oh, we let you out of the caravan. I love it.
And every time you ask someone a question, they will answer. If they do not know the actual answer to the question, they'll make one up so they don't.
Have it's a saving face type thing.
Yes, as a saving face thing, they will give you an answer whether it is truthful or not.
Now, the other thing we found out is that if you have blonde hair, you're lucky.
We get into that bit.
Oh, sorry.
Next bit is street food. So, the standard rice noodles and spicy soups commonly eaten here, you may come across things such as horse sausage, fried milk, which is stir-fried chicken liver and ham in egg whites and curdled milk, fried rabbit ears, tagua, skewers of candied fruit, and wood ear, a type of local fungus dried and eaten as a snack. And then local superstition, touching a person with blonde hair brings luck for a day. Kissing one brings luck for a year.
Ah.
Never let a foreigner's shadow fall across your own. Stepping on or standing astride a threshold invites evil spirits inside. He who smiles wins smiles. And a stranger does not wear a sword indoors as decoration. All strangers are relations to each other.
Mm-hmm. How do they treat strange creatures like eidolons?
Spirit. It's a spirit.
Okay.
Technically, your eidolon is a spirit creature.
Yep.
And they treat it as a spirit creature.
Okay.
To be feared and loved at the same time.
Yep. Okay.
Especially if he takes on a more draconic appearance.
Okay. Yep.
Think Eastern Dragon.
Yeah. He's probably closer to looking an Eastern Dragon in this sort of situation, with his wolf head and his serpentine body.
And yeah, so you've been able to wander around, and things that you've heard about while you've been wandering around is an ancient place called the Forest of Spirits lies between Hungol and Minakai. This is where you're heading. The forest is known to be haunted, so the main road to Minakai, called the Spirit Road, skirts the forest to the south and west. Loyal samurai of Minkai's Jade Regent patrol the Spirit Road in great numbers to keep it open and safe. You heard a little bit more that the Jade Regent samurai patrols are far more likely to rob you than protect you. And many caravans have disappeared on the Spirit Road. Although many people blame the haunted Forest of Spirits for the disappearances, others claim that Jade Regent's troops, a small army of whom patrol along the road, are responsible. And you also happen to hear a bit more than that. The whispers of rebellion or outright civil war are coming out of Makai. The Emperor is in hiding and has not been seen in public in years, and his appointed Viceroy, the Jade Regent, is far from a popular ruler. Many groups oppose the Jade Regent, and they could topple him if they ever joined together.
So the Emperor's in hiding.
And things you heard about the Forest of Spirits were also, the Forest of Spirits has existed since the dawn of all things. It's not a place for people. People do not live in the Forest of Spirits, nor do they cross it, as the place is well known to be haunted. Only one well-patrolled route leads from Hongal to Minkai, called the Spirit Road, which bypasses the forest rather than entering it. And the last bit of information managed to find out was the Forest of Spirits is not really haunted. It is in fact the birthplace of the Kami. Spirits should protect the objects and creatures of the natural world. So most people will think of your Eidolon as a Kami, depending on how well it interacts with them.
Okay.
The more it interacts with them, the more they'll think of it as the Oni, because the Kami were not supposed to interact with people.
Yeah, okay.
They're supposed to have go-betweens. And you're technically his go-between.
Yep. That'd be a change.
And he would know these sort of restrictions, having had it explained to him on the trip over here.
Yep, okay. Cool. So, day 4, we are preparing a feast.
On day 1, it was the Feast of 3. So, that was the first night where they had spicy duck heads, ox forehead, turtle casserole, pigeon brains, fried chicken feet, and tiger, dragon, and phoenix soup. And they had an exhibition of mounted archery, bareback horse racing, and wrestling.
And we won a short bow, didn't we?
You did that. You did indeed win a short bow and a fishing quiver and 10 + 1 arrows. Then the second night was the Feast of the Ancients, in which steamed Hungai stone frogs, goose stomach, goat's feet tendons in wheat noodles, fish lips with celery, solidified duck blood, and drunken shrimp, with the entertainment of Why the Marmalade Doesn't Have Thumbs, an ancient Hungai folk tale performed with puppet theatre.
Mm-hmm.
So it was one of your favourite things that you got to see.
Excellent.
And it was accompanied by throat singing and music on a horse-head fiddle.
Oh, now that was entertaining. I hadn't seen throat singing before.
And I think we did our own performance as well.
You did. And that was where the
Aurora
song was played in the background, much to the princess's annoyance.
But she smiled the whole time.
And then on night 3, it was the Feast of Fire. And you got 1,000-year-old eggs.
Yep.
Which were duck eggs coated with lime ashes and mud and soaked in horse urine for 100 days.
Tasty.
Cow's lungs soaked in chili sauce, pig face, made by pouring hot tar on a pig's head to remove the hair but leave the skin intact. Snake venom soup, dried, fried, brie larvae, and duck's feet marinated in blood. And the entertainment was the taming of the Kirin, a dazzling, dangerous display of fire-breathing and swordplay while dancing on hot coals.
Now, for the second day, we won a musical instrument, is that right?
On the second day, you gain a finely carved and decorated Moraine Kerr, which is a type of weapon. Or is that a instrument? I think it was an instrument.
It was an instrument. I'm pretty sure it was an instrument, yeah.
Yeah, they won a master crafted instrument.
Mm-hmm.
Because we don't actually have master work anymore.
Yeah.
But we do have levels of craft. So if you're trained in craft, you can produce a poor item. If you're an expert in craft, you can create a standard item. If you're a master in craft, you can create a master item. And if you're legendary, you can create a legendary item. And each level of item is how much magic you can put into the item.
Yeah.
And you can rework an existing item to improve its quality.
Okay, yep.
So just because you might have a crappy item doesn't mean you're stuck with a crappy item. You might have inherited an item from first level and you want to make that a better item, you can. So it got away from the I must toss this item away because this better item came along. It's just the making it with different metals is the hard part.
Yeah.
And we didn't, and the fire one, we didn't win anything for fire one, I don't believe, did we?
You did. You won a case of flasks of minor potions of the minor fire bombs, I believe.
Fire bombs, yeah. That's it. Cool. I'll talk to you off camera about the actual stats and I'll put it in the note quickly. So.
And I believe Jeremy had sent me an email about what his character was doing, so I thought we'd bring that up. So his character was going to be helping prepare the food.
Yep.
Because he was going to do cooking law, as he's one of the elves who can change what skill they know at the start of every day.
Yep. Okay.
So he chose to make him skilled with cooking, so he can give a.
So you can make a yummy feast.
So he won't be at the ceremony. He'll be in doing the feast. So
There is a plus 16 to the cooking roll.
Mm-hmm.
that's it.
You really wouldn't want to stuff up and make everyone sick because the food that they were going to prepare for your homeland didn't really look like it was going to work that well. So did someone want to roll for Jeremy?
I'll let you do it because I don't want to get in trouble for it. I'll have plenty of rolls.
I believe we have one reroll.
That's a natural 20.
That's a natural 20.
Oh.
Okay, so it very much like when we had Stefan and his Disney princess on the Friday night. On the rolls that didn't really matter much, you did outstanding. So every time we had someone on the Friday try to say, well, if I roll badly, my character just stuffs it up, kept rolling a natural 20. So yes, you have prepared probably the most legendary meal ever based on your hometowns.
I'm so happy for you.
So that means that I got to make Dad's pies.
Because there were some halfling pies, there were some elven whey bread.
I said I'd never tasted this stuff before. I said we might have originally based the menu on basically what's at the Miko's pub, but that was the original decision. But it was like, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Entertainment then. So Now we have to worry about the entertainment. What?
And Nashru can't do the entertainment this time because he used his skill to do cooking.
So,
I've got a performance, so I can do performance on something. So
that's right.
And plus, you're also the legendary maker of all the music that Amiko has been playing.
Exactly right. So I can try and do my entertainment
as a bard, the great. I present you as every time. So it's like, when it comes to presenting you, I'll be presenting you as the great bard Avery. So.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I really appreciate your platitudes.
Yeah.
Now, for my first performance, I will sing our trials as we crossed the great ice frontier.
And Amiko is going to play accompaniment to you, so she's giving you advantage to the roll.
Okay.
Which means you get to roll twice and take the higher of the two.
Okay. I also have impressive performance as a skill. It's feat. Mm-hmm. I can't remember what that does.
Here's a book.
That's okay. You can look it up.
Yep.
Or one of us can look it up, and we'll do the cheat. It's the skill one.
Yeah, skill one.
Yeah.
I think it gives you a certain bonus or something.
Impressive performance. Is that where I say you're not a Jedi yet?
I think so. It is.
You can make an impression using performance instead of diplomacy. So if you're ever needing to make a diplomacy check, you can use performance instead.
Yeah, that's right. Yep. Okay. So I'll just use my performance then.
Yep.
Okay. It's a 3, but
you do have advantage, so you get to roll twice and take the better of the two.
It's a 3. I rolled a 2 the second time, but I have a performance of 18, so that's 21.
Okay, you do have one reroll available, in which case you can reroll both of those dice.
Yes, let's do it.
Might as well get that out of the way at the start of the night.
That's much better. Yeah, so 14 plus 18 is 32.
Okay, so you make the first check, and you impress them greatly with your tale of the crossing of the ice. It goes on for many an hour.
Yep.
And the food, the singing, the music, the story, just encapsulates everyone. And everyone seems quite happy with the story. Yeah.
Oh, my storytelling is working. That's good.
Well, and how so? Once the story is done, the prince looks to the princess and goes, "And what next do you have in your pool of entertainment?"
Okay.
So we could. I suppose he wants something different for his song. So maybe we could. I could get Avery. Oh no, Avery. Actually, now there's an idea. How about, because Terry is quite large and he's quite impressive. I could maybe fly around on Avery and
on Terry with Avery.
Terry with
Flying around on Avery would be quite
sorry. I mean, flying around on Terry with Avery, and he could do some acrobatics tricks flying around.
While I ask this question, I'll grab you and Amiko and go, "What have you got up yet? Anything?" I know you did mention this to me, and I go, "Yes, that'll have to do." It's a short notice. I didn't expect for a second performance, so I'll go with it. Miko, can you do a nice tune to go along with this, please?
She pulls out her lute and starts playing the Aurora song.
I see. I give her a smile and go, "Thank you." And I smile enough so she knows what I meant.
She's playing a nice complex, multi-threaded theme, but you can tell at the heart it's the Aurora song.
I know that too. I say, over to my bard and his magnificent beast.
And so I've dressed up Terry in some very nice finery, so he looks very impressive. And I do a bow and I say, "Your Majesties, I will now ride my what's it called? The spirit, not an oni, but I will now ride my kami through the skies and perform feats of spectacular style." Okay, and I climb onto Terry, who says, "Don't stuff this up. My reputation's on the line here."
Well, yours, mine too. So.
And so they take off into the air, and Avery holds on while Terry starts doing all these turns and flying around and weaving through.
I think it'll be an acrobatics roll for Terry.
Yep. That's what I thought it would be. That is a 21.
21 total?
Yep. 21? Yep, 21 total.
Okay, so people looking at it, they sort of give a polite clap. It's sort of like the you finish the piece, but nothing like the
not like the yep, for the previous one. Yep. But at least they're not booed.
No, I don't think. I was going to think maybe do ooh the ahs for me, but I thought no, that's okay. I won't do that. I don't think it's a princess like to do that.
So do you give it the polite clap as well?
Yeah, the golf clap.
I give it the well done, Bard, well done.
It's not my forte, I must admit. I am much more of a vocal performer than an athletic performer.
So the Prince called out then. Okay, one more story then.
Okay.
Over to you. I'm just going. Well, this is your speciality now, so.
Okay, I then start strumming along with Amiko, and we start telling the story of our first battle with the goblins.
Okay.
In the swamp.
In the swamp.
In the swamp, yes.
And the outline of Aurora on the tail of the
Great beast.
Great beast.
Yes.
Who was currently getting painted.
Natural 20.
Oh, seriously? Oh, that is hilarious.
Natural 20. So that's a 38.
Okay, so to highlight your fantastic story, someone brings in Bruce with the outline still visible in his flank.
I can't. I've got this mask I got put on today. And I'm kind of blushing underneath. Going, oh. It's the last thing I expected to be coming out. It's like, and I'm trying to. Okay.
And this is the first time you've actually seen Bruce look magnificent.
Yep.
Bruce has been pampered to the nines. Horseshoes done, the whole lot. It's like
Terry goes up to Bruce and says, "Looking pretty good there, mate."
And Bruce actually has the best temperament you've ever seen.
So, are they suitably impressed by my performance?
They are so impressed that everyone starts writing down, and you think they're all going to tell all their friends about the amazing story of Porori, the brother of Aurora.
Yep, and his conquest over some goblins.
Yep.
I have a tear because I go.
See, and you all had little faith in my performing ability.
Because my dear brother, and I just say that. Yeah. And I get a kick from Amiko on the shins. Oh brother, where are they? Where are they?
Okay. And as part of such a wonderful story, the prince gives you a scimitar in a ceremonial scabbard decorated with opals.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Thank you. We are not worthy of your grace and poise. Thank you so much.
He smiles far more than you do, which is starting to disturb you.
Trust me.
You've not met someone who smiles more than you do before.
Is this creepy smile
Yes.
like you get
Yeah.
in the Black Hole Sun song?
So,
Yeah.
did you ever watch the How I Met Your Mother?
Yes.
And how they do the the hide the face, hide the eyes, hide the mouth, hide the face.
Yeah.
So he's got this smile that's down
Permanently
here,
attached.
but no smile up here. So if you do this, he looks menacing. You do this, he looks happy.
Oh yeah, okay. It just reminds me of that Black Hole Sun Soundgarden song where they're
Yeah.
all smiling and their smiles are all out to here.
Yeah, I know that one. Yeah, I know that one.
It's really creepy.
And when you look at his picture,
Yes, he looks a little bit creepy.
that'll-
I'm just waiting
make
for
it
his
show
eyes
easier
to
for-
open up and there will be teeth in there.
And so yes, even though I've just hidden it so I can't actually see what I was looking at over here. There it is. Yep, there's the person that they're looking at, even with the reflection.
Yep.
So that way, when we look at it on a video later, it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Is that someone penis?
No, just Megan showing and telling Shanae.
Making sure I was.
She's very disappointed she didn't see me my week today.
Got offered a key for a game.
Oh, so I should realise
Okay. So
my crown was off. So
your crown was off.
yeah, it was actually backwards. So it's okay.
So at the end of it, the prince gives a flowering speech. Very flowering speech, apparently. Well, he rolled a 17 on his dice.
Yep.
So it's very moving. Everyone's moved to tears. He smiles the entire time, and at the end of the speech, he proposes to none other than Aurora.
I'm so happy for you, says Avery, and he runs up to your knee and gives you a hug.
So push off, and it's like, yeah.
And says, "Do you accept this offer of marriage?"
Okay. I'm awfully kind of surprised by this. I wasn't expecting this sort of formality tonight. Do you mind if we before I give my? Do you mind if we have a quick walk through the garden while I make my decision with you?
He says, "Sure."
Okay. So we walk towards his garden. He's an orchid garden, so that's why I got the kind of thing on the side here, an orchid. So while I walked through the garden, I said, "Look, as you probably just through our discussions of what's happened recently and what I've found out of the family I didn't know and things like that, I've come. I'm still trying to regain my position in my noble family."
We could all leave that behind, and you can just move here, and then you don't have to worry about what's happening
Can I
to your
make a
family. You'll be. What was that?
Can I make a cup of tea?
Yeah, you'll then become my family. You need to turn the power on top of the microwave because I've run it around so it doesn't short everything else out.
That is true, but I have some very family I suppose requirements that I must complete this. But I feel that I can't make my decision now, but I think there's potentially down the future I could make my decision, but I need to finish my family legacy first and confirm that's all sorted.
Once you marry me, that legacy will not be important.
But the legacy is important to me. You must understand this is important to me.
So you're saying no.
I'm not saying no, I'm saying...
You're not saying yes. So you're not saying yes, you're saying no.
No.
Like you said no a couple of times there.
I need to complete this before I can make my final decision. Now, I'm hoping this won't take too long, but then I can make my final decision to you. Is this acceptable or not?
Why wait? Why not get married tomorrow?
I need to do this for my family, and I also need to make
What family?
my family legacy. What I've found
Yeah,
out.
well, it's a legacy. We'll fix that later.
No. This is more important to me, and this is very important to me right now. And if I don't finish it, I'm stuck in the situation. I'm going to do this, man. And I've been thinking about it all week too. It's like,
I know, I gave you plenty of warning to think of something on how you would like to respond.
yes, no,
And then I'm actually following him quite closely to how he's supposed to be played.
I can expect him to be like this too. I said, and what you proposed to me is quite sudden all of a sudden. I didn't expect this at any stage. I've never felt that you were that interested in me in that way before.
Well, he pulled out a ruby bigger than your fist.
Wow!
He said, if you accept my proposal, this will be yours. It is a family legacy. If you do not accept, then I am afraid we'll have to withdraw the offer.
There's no way I can think on this for a day at all.
I will give you 24 hours and then you can give me an answer.
Thank you, I appreciate it's a lot of big decision to make all of a sudden based on what I've been trying to do. And this changes the whole aspect of my future life with you or other things. So, I'm quite in shock that I didn't expect this today. And I'll just pretend to blush because I'm trying to put it on a bit kind of thing. So, I'm trying to just show that I really don't know where, because I was hoping my first thing would work and he really doesn't want to buy it. And it's like, oh, damn it, I'm going to have to make a decision.
You can see an armadillo in the background that looks to be laughing.
And I'm sitting there going, I'm not saying it out loud, but I go, in my mind going, okay, so can we meet here tomorrow? Now, do you mind if we do this without a crowd kind of thing? I'd rather do that.
I propose publicly. We should respond publicly. The people want to hear. They have a right to know. That's what
with his nice smile.
That is what Royalty is all about. Entertaining the people. Because it's not entertained by us.
I am getting used to this again. It's been a while since my travels, so sorry if I don't come across that way sometimes. Okay.
Besides, if you say yes, you'll be a public person. Everyone will see you.
Yes, I'm not used to that, but I'll work my... Okay, let me have my moment of thought and let me get back to you with a correct and proper answer, and if it's any time sooner, I'll let you know, and we can make sure they make the arrangements.
Okay. He walks off. He seems to be a bit annoyed though.
I wasn't going to make that. I wonder, because I said like I'm going, oh. I was trying to delay it. That was my original thoughts. And it was like, he's not buying it. It's like, crap. And it's like, yes or no now, isn't it? It's like, I was trying to delay it so I can do everything and then come back and say yes or something like that if I had to. But, yeah, okay. That was more, it's my character idea. Okay.
Give me a perception roll.
25.
So, what have you got yourself into trouble?
Okay, so you believe that the ruby he's shown you was a flawless ruby worth at least 10,000 gold.
Fuck. If Jeremy was here, say just do it. Oh god. I haven't got it yet, so I can't write it down yet. Okay. I summon my bodyguards, and
so do you actually you haven't accepted, have you?
No, I'm summoning my bodyguards, and I said we need to have a chat, the whole team now, and let's meet over at the caravan with everyone. Or can we have a?
We're having trouble finding everyone. People have been taken off for festivities.
It's party time, remember?
Okay.
I'm signing autographs.
You managed to get Terry and Avery. You managed to
pull
get
me away from
Amiko and Shailu.
Do I imagine to get?
No, he doesn't seem to be available.
He's still cooking, is he?
He's somehow caught up somewhere else because he did do the masterwork meal preparation.
Okay. Bug and Splat.
See, he's taking autographs too.
So okay, so we'll have Amiko, Shailu. Would I have Grandma available?
She's busy.
Busy.
She's selling fortune.
What about the little pixie?
Yeah, she's with Bruce. She's been drinking in Bruce's saddle. So. So
She's the drunk spirit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Bruce, I
A
assume
minute
Buggers.
there, I thought that looks more like a a cigar the way you were unwrapping it.
So I'll have Buggers Splat, I assume. Yeah.
I love it.
Unfortunately, Bud
are so
is
yummy.
busy,
Splat
and
seven.
Splat appears to be rubbing himself against everything.
So,
So there's not really running around.
what is so
rubbing him.
important, Aurora, Your Majesty, that I had to be pulled away from my adoring fans?
Okay.
And you also know that you haven't been able to carry any weapons since you came in here.
Mm-hmm.
The only person who's been allowed to carry a weapon has been Aurora, as long as she's carrying the ancestral sword of our people.
Now I'll have the helm and the sword with me at the same time. But I'm saying, okay.
And you hear the helm actually loud, put out. I think you messed that proposal up. He seems rather angry.
You mean you got proposed to? Oh my goodness, that's so amazing!
Avery,
He did that publicly.
Avery, I'm going to slap you soon if you don't shut it. That's it. Okay.
Why didn't you accept?
Well, considering and I confirm this with the sword and the helm, I say the noble status of the Adamatsu family is higher than this family. So for me, I'll be downgraded in the family.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, and I look at Miko when I say this. I said, anyway. Also,
She just winks at you, going, "Well, hey, you'd improve your station from dishwasher."
So
Terry just goes.
Keep in mind that I am not officially the ruler. I'm faking it.
Well, you're still the Skyhand of the Adamatsu. You're
Right.
just not who they think that you are.
Yes, but
Because otherwise your sword wouldn't talk to you.
what if they found out the truth? How much trouble would be in?
Us, none.
You, a lot.
This is not helping my situation, guys. I'm trying to think if this is a team thing here. Yes, I can accept it, but will that means that
And just remember, those potions don't work if you get pregnant.
So Miko says this.
Yeah.
Really?
The
Some
sexy
days
potions.
I wonder why I like you at all, Miko. I really do wonder.
She says it's my charming personality. And she starts playing the Aurora song.
And so, okay, Shaylu. I'm going to look at Shaylu. I'm going, Shaylu, can you offer me any advice here, please?
Do you want to be a widow?
Oh, I wonder why I'm hanging around with you guys sometimes. And I'm just shaking.
Can I sing the wedding song?
You're banned. Okay. So it looks like the only option I've got is to marry this prince, because I don't think anyone else is willing to give me any ways to say that it's not a good idea.
Well,
And I explained to him the ruby size and what it looked like.
And they'll go, yeah, we all think you should do that, totally.
so are you
Take one for
thinking?
the team.
Do you know what you could always do? It's not recommended, but I've heard it's what my grandfather would do all the time. Is that he'd marry people, get their stuff, and then bugger off in the middle of the night. And then the next morning, his wife would wake up, and he was no longer there.
See, the difference between your father and me is
But
that,
he'd also leave behind a son or a daughter.
Exactly right.
the difference between your father and me is that I have honour, and I cannot do that. So
I'm giving you an option.
no, that's not an option I can accept, unfortunately.
No, Amiko says, well, maybe we could ask Cald what Cald would do.
The cat walks in the door.
Yep.
I look at Cal.
Muscles glaring, doing that. Pop,
Say-
pop, pop, pop,
And
pop.
you say, guess what?
Pop.
Hey, Cal, guess
Hey,
what?
Hey, Cal, and I just do this to my hair. The prince used to propose to me.
Means he wants...
She pauses mid-muscle pop of her, muscular form and goes, I can
Man.
fix that, and then just turns around and walks out.
Cal, come back here! I haven't completed the story, Cal.
Too bad, so sad. I'm going to go watch.
Cal is left.
So Avery's following Cal.
Oh, shit. And I'm sitting there going, okay, looks like I have to accept. And very fucking quickly. And I swear when I say that too. I'm going.
You hear the sounds of combat out in the hallway.
Okay. I go outside.
As you get to the doorway, one of the helms of one of the prince's guards rolls up to your feet.
Kel, stop it!
Cal just looks at you, while holding up one of the guardsmen.
Kel, now stop it now.
Throws the guardman towards, he lands at your feet as well.
Now, won't you come over here, please?
He sighs. When did you get so mean? I just wanted to have some fun.
Yes, but why not?
See, it's lucky for me to, kiss them. I kiss them with my fist.
Yes, but just let me finish my conversation that we're about to have till you ran off.
I'm just going to give the prince luck too. I was going to wish him luck for a year.
Please.
Isn't that saying, pal, win the kisser?
Cal,
He's got a point there.
Cal, this is different.
Different sort of kiss?
Yeah, Kent doesn't want that kind of kiss, okay?
He doesn't want that sort of kiss. Well, what good is he then?
Now, I'm going to help the whole group out here, so please do not get upset. And I said, I still think you're lovely, but just remember...
Are you dumping me?
I'm not dumping you.
You can be a royal concubine.
And I said, I look around before, and is blood around or not? It's gone. It's blood around or it's gone?
That's what's always around.
Okay. And Bug's going to kill me when I say this. I said, you still always be my thing on the side. I regret saying this right now. But...
And you hear Miko burst out laughing.
Okay. But...
And Avery quickly gets out his pen and paper and jots that one down for the record.
Shaylu asked, so was the Winter Wolf just a winter fling then? You got a leg up on that one.
Oh, you guys, you wonder why I get upset with you guys some days? I just say that out loud too. Okay.
I've got an idea for a new song.
I'm going to accept it. I said, I'm doing this for the team. I said, I think that's the only way forward. Considering all you people, and give everyone the most evils I've ever seen, have been useless to this whole situation.
And while you're looking around, you see Splat pop his head up. Blink!
Splat. And I look at Splat.
He puts his thumbs up, and then he wanders out.
Splat, I know what you've done. It's okay. I'm fully aware of it. I did see you the other night.
I'm going to go tell Bruce now.
And
Bruce, I'm sure will be happy.
No, I'm going to tell Bruce myself. Explain the situation. So, okay, I'm going to explain to Bruce first. Now, I'm trying to calm Bruce down when I tell him, but it's okay.
Bruce is quite calm. He's actually the nicest you've ever seen him.
So I go up to Bruce and
it's like he's a completely different animal.
Explain to Bruce what I got.
Maybe
what
he
happened.
is.
Explain to Bruce what happened.
Maybe we ate the real Bruce last night.
So Bruce, I'm going to accept the proposal. I said...
He just has that look at you. Huh?
I says, we get a lot of money out of it, Bruce. There's new saddles and new armour.
He just looks at his gold inlaid saddles, the fact that he's got barding on him, unlike any you've ever seen before.
I said, you get to keep that if I go through with this. You like that idea?
You had a feeling he was going to walk out with it anyway.
I know, but I'm just saying, Bruce, you keep it officially without stealing it, okay?
He wasn't going to steal it. He was just going to walk out with it.
And I pat Bruce, I said, it's okay, Bruce, I understand. So, I, through the messenger of one of the servants, I've just can I let the messenger say that tell the prince I've made my decision. So
well, no, the prince has gone to bed. You'll have to speak to him in the morning.
I'm fine with that. I'm going to live 24 hours.
Okay, so
Shit. Not the way I wanted it to go, damn you, mate. You know what I was trying to do? I was trying to delay it and just trying to.
And your tiara's fallen off. Obviously, you've de-princessed yourself.
Again.
I was hoping, but I don't actually have anything. But I was thinking that if I could, cast some sort of glamour on you, just at the point that you're accepting, so that it would, you would turn into like this hideous person. He would take back his proposal.
No, it's not based on that. It's based on what my family owned. I think it's more based on that actually. So.
Well, she did the Pantene moment, so she got the prince's attention by being a Asian blonde.
Yeah,
which is a rarity.
Yeah, exactly.
And then turned out to be holding a royal sword.
Yeah.
And the royal sword was an intelligence sword that wouldn't be held by anyone but the family line. And as the family line supposedly died out, That means that she's the only known member of the royal line, meaning she's technically a princess. Which means she's the same rank as him.
Yeah.
Let me just check something.
So,
I'm just checking something.
But if he marries her, then she loses all rank and he gains it all.
Yeah. So that's why he's smiling.
well, honestly, I'm not really fishy that person anyway, so I'm really not.
Yes, but he can still officially claim all Amiko's lands and titles.
Can he?
Using the sword as the means of doing so.
Well, that might have reached such my decision already. So,
Which the sword would tell you. If he claims it as an official wedding of the two families, he can claim everything from the Amasu line.
so yeah, would the sword tell me that?
Yes.
Yes. Cool. That's made my decision actually. So.
It has a lot of instruction in it.
Cool. Is there anything else the sword would like to tell me about the situation that I need to know?
Well, it says let you give you a bit at a time because it's enjoying the story.
But based on what I know my decision, he says, do you think that's the right thing to do? Because I feel that we need to.
Yes, it has quite a few thousand years of history to impart, but I can't impart it all in one night.
Can you give as much as possible in one night?
Well, it gives you the brief cliff notes, and the helm tries to elaborate on each of them.
I'm zoning out from the helm, so. Okay, cool.
Now, I think the helm can actually turn into animals now, not just a helm.
I know, yeah, we turn into a cat, eagle, and something else. So I'll let it choose its own form when it wants to. So, okay, I don't know based on what I got from the helm and the wonderful information I got from my party, because I don't think they realise the importance of this too. So,
I mean, there are a few things that I could potentially sort of work on, but I don't know how successful they would be.
See, I know that.
You found a witch giving him nightmares to force him to propose.
No, I was thinking more about making him invisible, and then summoning a giant in his place.
No, so I know. No, I said I've got the decision I want to make, and I will let him. I'll be quite frightful about the whole thing. Might not go over well, so we'll find out. So.
Okay, so the next day you hear is the Feast of the Dragon. And it is held all over the city, and there will be the normal street food has been enhanced with horsehoof gruel, household deer.
I'm really worried about the real Bruce.
Household deer, which is fried rats. Smells like fish pork. Pork cooked with woody mushrooms and green hot peppers. Skewered roasted sparrows, snakehead soup, and live scorpions doused in potent liquors, all through the streets of the city. And they seem to have all gotten out the fireworks, so they're basically going to be firing hundreds of dazzling candles, sky rockets, and star fountains during the night. And then after that, they'll be meeting with the prince.
I try to enjoy this. I try to. My mind is so elsewhere at this whole time, but I'm trying because I'm realising that whatever decision I make is going to cause grief either way, and it's like. But I'll try to do the right thing. So, sorry.
It's okay. I'm just moving Saul because what he just doesn't work well anymore.
Yeah. Well, the ruby is 10,000 gold is good.
Is 10,000 gold as good as your freedom?
As good as actually closing the whole Amasu line and it controls everything.
Yeah.
And considering that that's what the family want, that's probably why we bring in Miko here. I don't want to do that. But even though I'm a really false thing, he will still think that way, so I need to shut it down. So that's my idea. But
you are representing the family line, even if you are not the heir to the family line.
I know, and that's why I need to. It's not going to be what he wants to hear, but I'll see.
Okay, so you are out and about in the streets, enjoying the festivities.
Do I find any shops I would like to just pop in and say, look into, anything like that?
Well, there are lots of shops everywhere that all have interesting things. The specialty of the street is the alcohol-soaked live scorpions.
Not really.
Most people down it in one go.
Yeah.
It's like a vodka shot that tries to get its own way out.
Yeah, no. I need to be sober when I do this tonight, so yeah. While normal Horror would actually go into this, Aurora realised the reports of what's happening in the future, so she's going to be quite, oh, thank you, but no thank you, I need to...
Coward is partaking of the scorpions because it's a challenge.
And I said, and I just pat Coward on the... So I said, take my share, please, too. And so I'm just wandering around the street, just looking at fare, looking at... do I notice anything in particular that takes my notice, like any tea and stuff that's interesting to look at? Or?
Okay. There is an armourer stand here.
Oh, my eyes just light up as a samurai. I go, ooh. And I walk over. Am I still dressed in my sword or not?
You still got your sword.
Okay, cool. So,
And as you come up, you can see that they have full samurai kits from various regions of the area, doing male and female.
Calm down.
Okay. Gentleman, or was it a female?
It's a female weaponsmith. She looks you up and down and says, "Aren't you a bit short for the sword?"
Yes, because you're a dwarf, are you? Or a human?
I'm a human.
You're a human.
No.
That's right, you
I can
were
handle
a dwarf
I can
at
handle
one
the sword
stage.
quite well, thank you.
And why did you bleach your hair?
I didn't bleach my hair.
Don't tell me you just colour it so everyone will think you're lucky.
Your name, matter?
My name? Well, I'm the armourer who made all this.
Yes,
Does it mean you don't want any of these wares?
no, I'm just interested in, I suppose, why the sass as much as... I said, I'm just trying to look at your wares. I didn't...
Well, you're an odd tier. Not many tier actually have blonde hair. It's normally a trait from outsiders.
It is.
Or a curse.
Not a curse. I have seen some interesting things in my time, which... Man...
So, what ghost did you see that turned your hair white?
I've seen
A few.
giant white dragons. I've seen
That's not a ghost.
a ghost.
So a white dragon turned your hair white. That's an interesting story.
I would have thought.
Would you like to tell that one?
I'm just going, okay. And I said, okay.
Meanwhile, Avery walks past to see this person in there, comes in and goes, "Ooh, pretty shiny things. You look like you're having problems." Is he telling stories again?
He's trying to, but she is suffering badly. I can see that it's got the soul of a male in a woman's body, very much conflicted.
You know,
He just looks at you.
I think you're.
I whispered to my sword, do you detect anything right now?
Yep. I detect embarrassment, confusion.
You know what I mean.
I know exactly what you mean, and I'm enjoying every minute of it.
Okay.
So, did you want the armor after all? The sword set.
Well, I'm interested in the armor, yes.
Well, you better have some better comebacks because they like their samurai who actually have a brain.
Really?
The sword is ripping you completely.
Okay. Yeah, I usually do the storytelling to the bard. Got too interested in fighting these days.
Okay, so the bard should be the one who gets the armor then.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
A bard with samurai armor? Do you really... A
Halfling.
halfling with samurai armor? Do you really think that's a...
I have done worse.
And I think it'd go great with my next
I've
performance.
done goblins with samurai armor before. If they are deemed worthy of the armor, then I will make the armor for the person. And I heard his story. He is one of the few halflings I would say who'd be worthy.
Mm-hmm.
Looks very much like his grandfather.
You knew my grandfather?
I made his armor.
Oh, awesome! I'd like a similar sort of setup. That would, if it's possible.
So you wish to bounce along the clouds and fly through the air.
Yes, I would actually. Let
So
me introduce you to my companion. And Terry comes into the shop with his wings, and spreads them out.
Oh, I thought it was you can do it with your own magic. So you obviously don't need the lightweight material. Then you need something more robust to deal with sitting on a spirit.
I think so. I think that's probably a much more sensible option.
So she starts going in-depth discussions of armor material, style, while ignoring you completely.
Oh yeah, I'm fucking noticing that. And I'm sure the sword's giving me shit the whole time.
Yep.
I'm sitting there going, and I'm just waiting for the finish. It's like, that's cool. I'll let it go through. And like, I appreciated what you did last night, so I'm not going to let you have your glory for the time being. So, okay. Yep. Can I look at what kind of armor do I see when I look around? Is like, do I see all the top end and samurai armor and things like that?
The stuff you see here is the stuff that you only ever saw on the generals. This is a sort of she looks to be one of the legendary crafters.
And well, they're still talking much, yeah.
Yeah.
And it looks like each piece is purposely made.
Now, I know you're talking to the halfling at the moment. If I wanted a piece for myself, would you be interested in doing one?
She looks you up and says, "Well, you haven't really impressed me much."
What do I need to impress you with?
Well, you're obviously more of a princess than a samurai.
Mm-hmm.
And you can hear the sword chuckle.
And I'll say, I'll second that.
And does she know what she's heard about the stories about me yet or not?
Yeah. Well, she heard the stories of Harori and the stories of Harora the princess.
Because remember, I sang about Harori.
You heard the stories about my brother, but not me. Is that correct?
Well, he seems to be far more impressive, but then he'd still have to impress me in person because stories aren't everything.
Okay.
That's true. She does have a point.
A good story is only the beginning.
So,
And the ability to tell the story means that you actually have potential.
so could I tell her how I found out about my bloodline? Or,
Sure. Give me a performance roll. With disadvantage because...
You're not really geared up for it.
oh no, it's just I'm trying to...
Performance is a straight performance thing. It's a skill.
Do you have any
It's,
skill in performance?
No?
It's a charisma.
Yes, just a straight charisma.
Straight charisma.
So, because I haven't got anything in performance, I don't have it trained.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a minus, isn't it?
No, there is no minus at all for not having it trained.
It's just a straight charisma.
You don't get to add your level.
I don't even add on level then.
So you just your
Okay.
you're just your plus.
Cool, that's
Just
all.
your charisma modifier is all you get.
Okay, that's fair enough.
That's not bad.
That's 20. That's 7.
So you got a 7.
So you got a total of 7.
Yeah.
Okay, and she pats you on the shoulder and says, "And that's why you won't make a great samurai." You'd probably be good for a guardsman, but I wouldn't put you up as in the this sort of gear because this is really for the samurai who stands out.
Cool.
Could I get one for a wedding present?
While
Because
I do
I've
that, I will
heard that
pass-
I've
I will
heard
put
that he's
Avery.
going to become
Pause like
the
Avery.
new.
And I just walk past you, give you a slight shove, and I'm pissed off right now. Just walk out that door because I'm just going. I want to say so many things, and I said, I'm thinking to the sword. I said, I want to slice a fucking damn. But no, it's not a good thing to do. I'm just going to walk it off. I'm going to walk it off. It's like because I'm sitting there going, she only knew how fucking much I've gone through. I'm going to like, yeah, okay, and I go and walk it off and just walk through the crowd. It's like, yeah. And I'm leaving you. You can discuss whatever you want. I'm just walking out because I'm going, nah, that's enough. I'm getting frustrated here. I'm going to do something I shouldn't
Okay,
do.
so that is what she looks like.
She's not a bad looker.
That's fair enough, and I understand. She had fair comments there. I had nothing I could really say. I could do it. It's just anything I say might be not used against me in the court of law kind of thing. So it's like I'm going.
Okay, so while he's doing that, give me a perception roll.
That's a 20.
And do one for Terry.
It's a natural 20.
Okay, Terry tells Avery she's not human.
Yeah, figured something like that.
While I'm walking out, does the sword say anything about that at all? Or still won't tell me?
No.
Bloody shit sword. I think not to myself, but at a person, I'm thinking that right now because I know what the sword can do, so and you know it too. So it's like,
Okay.
So does Terry know that it's like a spirit?
Well, no, but he knows that she is more than she appears, and she does look. She moves with the grace of a swordsman.
So what?
Moves with the grace of a swordsman.
Yeah. Okay. So she's not she's not of this world, and she's extremely talented. Okay. So she's, I don't know what
I'll
that
let you
would be.
negotiate. I'm gonna have to because I've walked off in a huff.
So she walks over to what appears to be a chest and pulls it up, and you've gone through this whole list of things you really wanted to have in some armor, and she pulls out exactly what you were asking for.
Whoa!
And it looks like she had made this like 5 years before.
How did you know that I was going to be coming and visiting?
You were prophesized.
I was.
The teller of tales, the flyer of beasts, the one and only Avery.
Wow. Now that is some impressive gift. And may I ask, was this your prophecy, or was this a prophecy that somebody told you?
It was a prophecy passed on to me. You were supposed to help the princess.
That one that's out there?
That's not the princess.
Yeah, you kind of got that one, didn't you?
That's the target. I didn't want to paint a bigger target on the target, so...
Yes, I probably am travelling with the princess. And pray tell, what else does this prophecy have to say?
Well, it says that you probably want to get your weapons ready.
Yeah. May I ask, have you been in this town long?
About a week.
So you've sussed out that I get the feeling that this royal prince is not exactly on the level, if you know what I mean.
Oh, the prince is an idiot.
Yeah. And when you say needing to get our weapons ready,
You hear a scream outside.
oh dear.
Is that me?
That.
While you're out walking away from the tent and a half,
Yeah.
you find yourself surrounded by 8 people in pajamas.
Are the ninjas?
Until you realise, nope, they're not pajamas. They are the ninjas that you've been facing at the temple, who had basically threatened your life so many times. Even wearing the same symbol over their costume.
I'm not with my bodyguards or anything anyway.
I know you walked off.
But you do have the sword.
I saw the sword, but I got no armour on, do I?
No.
Shit. Oh,
And they all 8 of them draw their what have they got? They have katanas. They pull out their katanas, which glow with a fiery red glow. And that's where the screens start. So I'm going to do initiative at that point.
Shit. Oh, thanks guys for not being here tonight. It's like, oh, yeah. I'm more worried about the wedding than anything else, but anyway. Let's put the
Well,
glasses
people
on.
have been complaining that there weren't really any combat stuff like
I wasn't complaining, Martin. okay?
Initiative is
So, perception
Perception.
because you weren't in the middle of doing anything else.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
I
okay.
was-
Oh, you're taking it off.
I was just getting a bit hot, that's all.
Yeah, I bet it is.
I think I've done enough
Avery
for this
got
Yes,
34.
please.
34. And
Sorry about it.
That's
Okay,
okay.
wait a sec.
That is definitely.
Yeah.
I don't know how people do that. Anyway, seriously.
Yep. So yeah, Avery got 34 on his perception, and because we're doing it, Terry goes at the same time that Avery does.
Yep. That is correct.
Oh, cool. 8, you said. Can you just make 3, maybe? No, not 8, but you do. I know you following the book.
So what did you get on your, what did you do?
27.
27.
I pulled the big numbers out this one. Because I need to go first. I don't know how strong these ninjas are yet, so...
So they've surrounded. I look out and I see these 8 people have surrounded Aurora.
Well, you just hear the screams. You don't actually.
I haven't
see
actually
them.
come out
was it
to
my
see
screen?
what's happened.
No, it wasn't your scream.
It was
It's the
the
crowd.
crowd.
Well, look at it this way: if 8 people with swords surround a princess.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so Avery and Terry get to go first. You depart the tent.
Yes.
You depart the tent. You see that Aurora is surrounded by 8 katana wielding ninjas,
That's
all in attack stance.
that's not good. Okay. Now I got to work out how I can set this off.
It's okay if you do a nice area effect based on centered on Aurora. You should probably hit everyone.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But I'm actually thinking that I use black tentacles
Yep.
as a ranged attack, 20-foot burst,
Is that
and it's 120. So all these black tentacles come out of the
So
ground.
is that going to attack me?
Yep.
Yep.
And all the people who are screaming.
Are they all in that area as well?
20-foot radius
I'm
is a big
just putting it out there.
radius.
I'm just saying.
They're
True.
within,
Okay.
Because you might take me out of the
they're
battle.
all
and then
within
I'm
10
gonna
feet
die
of Aurora.
Yeah. Now hang on a minute. Let me just think this through.
Yeah. I can take a hit if you want, but it's like... It's got pretty good resistance and stuff.
10 foot's not that far.
Because they don't surround me, so they will be...
They'll be within 10 feet of you.
They're all within 10 feet of Aurora.
Are they all in my reach now, or do I have to move to them?
If they take a step, they are within your reach. So they basically made themselves known surrounding you.
Okay. I'm going to have to do this. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you do what you have to do.
I'm going to do a sound burst.
Yep.
It's a range of 30 feet with an area effect of 10 feet.
Yep.
And it does a 2d10 and it's a fortitude save.
So is it, let me see, what is it? Oh, I read it to make sure I get it right. Oh,
Basic.
sound burst?
Sound burst, yep. Sound burst.
Sound burst. A 10-foot burst. Yep, that means 10 feet from me. You'll hit all of them, including Aurora. Are you going to heighten? Is it one of your heightenable spells?
No. It's just
Okay, so
straight 2d10.
saving throw fortitude.
Yes.
Fortitude? Oh, that's the best one for me. Oh.
And my
I will do one roll for all of them at disadvantage.
and the spell DC is 28.
So one roll for all of them at disadvantage.
What the hell?
He got a natural 20.
Got a natural 20.
Yep.
Okay, so critical success. You are unaffected by the sound burst as it goes boom around you, making your dress flare up and look spectacular.
I have one of those Marilyn Monroe remotes. Because I am wearing just a princess dress right now.
So you get to roll 2d10.
Yep.
To represent your damage.
Yep. Now that is a 17.
That is a 17. So they are taking 34 points of damage each.
Blat!
Good roll blood.
No, I'm just saying, look, I'm just going, wow. It's like, and I didn't get hurt either. It's like, I'm even more surprised because it's not like Avery. It's like, I'm usually getting hurt by Avery, both mentally and physically. So.
This is the first time I've actually used Avery in second ed in combat.
I noticed this, I've realised that as well. I think it's been mainly Terry that's been used. And it's like,
Yeah, no, Avery is actually a much more powerful character in second ed than he was.
Oh, you got a card as well, is it?
There are 2 cards.
Yeah, so look,
So
these are the
they
spells that he's
are-
got actually.
They are deafened. They are.
Magic missile, magic weapon, sound burst.
They are stunned.
I like that.
Yep, that one turns Avery into that. I've got summon giant. I've got a shadow blast.
So I know this one because I used to have this one in my original character on the other.
But look at this one here, shadow blast. 30-foot cone, and it does a 5d8, and you pick the damage type that you want.
Yeah, I know. I think the
Slow is awesome. And and so then there's a bunch of supporting ones as well.
So you did the deafened and stunned effect. You actually did the critical failure effect on all of them, which was quite an outstanding thing to do. So what that has done is it has reduced their actions by one. So they get one less action for 1 minute.
So they only get 2 actions
But
a
they're
go.
stunned being...
Stunned, no, there are 3 level. There are stunned have numbers.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
The number either represents how long
Serious.
until their action goes away, or for how many rounds they lose it for. So they lose it for 1 minute instead of 1 round, and they are deafened for 1 minute as well. Okay, so Aurora, you are.
No, Terry's turn.
Oh, sorry, Terry's turn.
So Terry comes out.
He has
and
2 actions he can take.
He has 2 actions. So he's going to. He's large. How?
Movement is one of his actions.
Yeah, I know. I'm just wondering whether or not he wants to get.
Give me flanking.
And let's see what can he do.
Would you like to know magic sprinkles?
So he's going to go up. He's going to move up behind one of them, and he's going to make a chomp on them.
Make it chop.
Yeah, chomp with his jaws.
How good.
Where's my? So that's just a.
Probably a bit messy.
That's probably not great. That's 24.
Yeah, he was surprised.
No, I didn't get possible.
There was a
Just
discussion
checking
about whether or not I need to
who they
It's
are.
okay. My week's started the problem now. Just set some snakes if you want.
That is a hit on the critical.
Okay. So it's a magic attack as well, and he does 12 points of damage.
That's right. Thank you.
Yeah. Because it's
Skill?
the damage plus your strength modifier, isn't it?
It's damage plus your strength modifier.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So that's 12 points. 12 points of biting damage on him. I thought about taking poison, but then I was like, no.
Poison is not evil in this.
It didn't really look that useful. Once you get to the high levels, poison sort of loses its effectiveness.
That's all good.
Okay. So that is Avery and Terry.
Yep.
Aurora.
I can now have a quick draw with my sword.
Mm-hmm.
So, unsheath it. I look around all these ninjas. How hurt do they look?
Oh, that they look a little messed up. Their robes are all strategically ripped in various places.
Okay. Can I work out a leader?
Give me a perception roll that takes up one of your actions.
No.
No one's obviously the leader.
Oh, I just pick one and just go
Pummel
away.
it.
Same one that Terry went for?
Yeah, might as well get rid of that one.
Okay.
So I'll roll for that one. Oh god. Unless they've got a huge armor class or anything.
Well, no, I managed to hit one with
24.
a 24.
Oh, that's a 32.
32. Okay, you crit hit.
I'm not going to roll, I'm assuming, because there's no need.
You still roll.
Just shoot, want me to roll?
It's a splat thing. It's just going to be. He's going to
So
disintegrate.
he's not a main.
No, I haven't even added that to my list of damage at the moment. I'll have to look back into that, adding that now. Okay. 10, 20, 24, 24. And this is my fire. Double 48. That's plus 14 fire.
Did you activate the fire beforehand?
No, you didn't.
Does that have to activate, do it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't, so don't worry about it.
So
No, I had to activate it. I didn't know.
So 24 times 2.
25, but I haven't finished yet. 24 times 2. And I've got Deadly on my Sam on Quintana, which is so 20. So it's 48.
Yep.
And then add another 14 to that.
I think he's very dead.
Okay. You strike him down.
Can his head fly off?
Sure.
And I say next, and do. I'll take the
And
next one. with a minus five.
do the samurai pose with the sword.
Doing the Kill Bill move.
Next. So it's a -5, isn't it? This one.
Yes.
That is.
Do you know what's going to happen? I'm going to love this. You'll
20
kill all of these people,
27.
and the lady won't even see it. She'll be still inside.
27 for the next one.
27, that's a hit. Not a crit.
That's cool. That's fair enough. This is 6, this is 15, 19, 26, 32.
32.
The next one, look.
The next one's looking not too bad.
Oh.
Okay, so
There we go. Let's see how much damage I take now. I can do it.
okay. Okay, as you strike the second one, you see the armorsmith step out of the tent with two dual kukuri in her hands.
I know Kuriza. Oh, yeah. Wow.
And she pretty much flicks one after a spin, throwing it at one of them with an underhand strike. And so the one you're attacking head just, topples from the body.
Thank you.
And she throws another one at next one around.
Same result.
Same result. She crits both of them.
Mm.
And basically you see both kukuris in her hands a moment later.
God, that's
She's a
impressive.
female.
Yes,
She's
you saw
female.
it.
In my mind, because I've still got a male mind, I say, that's hot.
I think Amiko's got some competition now.
No.
She looks like a child in comparison.
Yeah.
And she's moving with far more grace than you've ever seen any fighting.
I try not to look impressed, but I am impressed in my mind. Now, with the weapon flame, do I...
And you can hear her call out to the ninjas, "Okay, boys, let's play."
with the activation, does it take an action to do it? Well, I didn't know. I just did. I know.
It is one of the limiting things.
Didn't I should have put that down. I think I did copy all your things, so maybe I should have moved it.
Should be there. I will check to make sure it's there.
That's good. No, I'm not saying you
But I
didn't.
was like, it's very easy for me to check because I have it all on my computer. It's in items, and it is Shoresen.
I know it has actions to do the airwalk and all that. No, I didn't see the file. That's why I thought it was such. It's all good. It's no biggie.
So it has a flaming speed rooms. So I think flaming room requires it to be activated. I'll just check. Otherwise, it's always flaming.
That's what I thought originally was one, but as soon as I unsheathed the flames, I thought that's well. But that's cool.
Just check. No, it's a good thing because it means other things I don't have to worry about as well. Flaming. Where are we? Flaming. Oh no, so technically it's always on now. The section of the weapon.
So as soon as I unsheath it, look from the hilt, from this sheath, I shoot.
As soon as it's drawn, it's a light, so you can't stealthily carry that weapon now.
I was a stealthy captain and carrying it before, so it's very hard to keep a
So
stealth.
how many? So that means that there are 4 or 5
Five
left.
left.
5 left. But they've all suffered some sort of damage from the sound blast.
Yeah, 3 of them have been killed.
Now, I'm waiting for my damage.
Well, Terry's there as well.
I know, but who's the target?
But the one next to Terry's dead.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
And the
And the one that he attacked was So the one he attacked is dead. And where are the other 2 that died?
Nectral.
So the ones closest to the princess have been killed.
Okay, yep.
Which is what you would do if you're protecting someone.
Yes.
Okay, so now 2 of them. First one moves up of the remaining 5 and tries to stab the princess with his first swing. So one action is a move.
Yep, and one action. They've
Is
only
it
got 2. So remember, they're all slowed.
That's why it's like his first action is a swing, so
Yeah.
he's sort of stuck. Okay, so
Your armor class is without armor, so
Oh, without armor, so
you're without armor. Remember?
yes, but you're still trained with us. You still get to add your level to your armor class. So level
10,
plus dex
21.
plus 2 for being on for.
You just don't get to add the armor
That's cool.
itself.
So, I'm doing it now, so working that dice just a second. So dex plus 4, 10 plus 11, 10 plus 10 is 20, plus 4 is
24,
plus my trained level means it's plus 2
26.
26. Yeah. 26 is not bad for it.
Okay,
Yeah.
first one comes in, swings. You basically see just the blade, the glowing blade go right before your face.
Does it rip my dress?
No,
Okay.
doesn't even get that close. But then the one try to move in behind you and do the same thing.
It
So,
misses.
what was your armor class?
26.
26. Okay, so he manages to
Stab his friend?
provoke the armor smith.
The armor smith.
Provoke.
Mm.
His armor is right in my. Okay.
So she got a bit
He
upset.
moved in her threatening space.
Ah,
Basically,
I'll take an opportunity too in my space. Yeah, so, yeah.
Mhm.
But I haven't used it yet, so
and he collapses with a dagger stuck in his back.
one down. Another one down.
and I say to him, I'm the one.
And you're basically watching the dagger just disappear again as the person goes down.
And I said to him, I said, if I was a male again, she was hot. And this is the sword's just laughing at the stage. It's like, really?
And then
What is it about you and
You don't hear this. You don't hear this all. It's all in the mind, this one, yeah.
And the next one comes up, and okay, he does provoke.
To
Okay.
him.
Because tries to move into a flanking position.
No minuses for that, because it's just...
No minuses at all. It is at your normal attack rate, which is why reactions are so powerful.
32.
That's a critical hit.
Oh, God.
That's a blat again.
What else is going to...
There's not much going to be. They're not going to last very long.
10,
This is a challenge for a what is supposed to be a 12th level party challenge,
Okay, yep.
but with the sword, you pretty much have the equivalent of a 16th level character with you.
Wow. Okay.
52. 16 points of fire damage on top of that.
He goes down.
But we've also had this
saw one.
lady walk in as well, who's also probably pretty.
And another
High
80 points for
level.
deadly. So that was over 96 damage on that one hit. So
And I believe you have one left.
attack of opportunity.
No,
No, you only get one. No, attack of opportunity. So you only get, I don't have this option to get second one yet. So
No reactions are normally just once.
So that was 3. There are 2 more.
Two more. Okay, so this one pulls out some shurikens and throws 280.
Cool, that's fair.
Apparently, he hits one of his friends.
The alive one or a dead one?
I'll go for live one.
I was hoping they would script watching, slip up the side of the dress or something like that, 'cause- yeah, I know. I was hoping that. What's this movie? What's the movie? Was it The Last Kiss Goodnight? I don't know where she had to wear a dress and she
rips it. Yeah, that was Last Kiss Goodnight.
That's the one I was thinking of. It's like, yeah.
It was one of my favourite action movies.
Okay,
Very underrated.
So, what was your arm class again?
26.
Okay, another one just glances off and cuts off the part of the top of your dress.
Oh my god, do you know how much time it took me to get that done? I say that.
Yeah, you've got an exposed shoulder now.
And then the last one also throws 2 shurikens at you. That guy in the back's got another one in the face.
So that was the first one, wasn't it? Yeah, the first one that missed him. So there were 3 left alive, and then the one that okay.
Okay,
so this one
then you get to make a Constitution saving throw
Why?
it hit you.
because you get hit by a shuriken.
A poison.
Constitution?
Yep.
Fortitude?
Fortitude saving throw.
Fortitude, yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah. I split too many systems. As I look up the poison to threaten you with.
Oh, yeah. Won't do anything. You're a tank.
Hang on, I've got some extra stuff here too.
Fortitude. Shoot on the front page.
No, just trying to resolve. Make sure that you can roll twice, take the best of the issues before the roll is known. Yes, I'm going to use that. I'm going to use a resolved. So I'm going to roll twice. I get 3 resolves a day. 3 focuses at most. So multi-use it.
There was something that we picked up the last time that I didn't write down that required to be invested in. It was a magical item.
That's not bad. Not bad.
So what did you get?
Let's say 24.
It's a 24.
I got a natural 1 on the other dice.
I rolled 3d6.
No, that's alright. I kind of guess I might have been pretty high that one. It's 12 points of damage.
So you take 12 points of negative damage. Now roll another 2d6.
Really? They really hit me hard, aren't they?
Oh, this is a single shuriken.
2, 3.
So and you take 3 points of poison damage. You're on stage 1 of the poison.
So it's...
Poisons are some of the deadliest things in this game.
Oh, really?
Because he'll be taking that damage every round until cured.
148
Or he makes the
minus
saving throws.
136 minus 3 is 133. And stage 1? Okay. And I will save it through. No.
Okay, so that is all them done. And now Avery and Terry.
Avery spends 2 actions and casts dinosaur form on Terry. Turns him into a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Okay, so he is the Big Rex, the Big T.
Big T, yep.
Feathers and everything.
Yep.
Because Terry likes his feathers.
That's it. And for his third action, he just
Winks.
he waves to the
Crowd.
The swordsmith.
And the points go, hey, wave. See?
Look at that. That's pretty good.
That's what Avery would do.
Check out that one. That's pretty good.
And now
it's Terry's turn.
And Terry doesn't have to move to reach people because they're all within his reach.
Exactly right. So the first one is
Against Aurora?
Against Aurora, no.
In a night dress, thank you.
No, he's going to turn to the one that's got the shurikens stuck in its head, reach down and try and bite the guy's head off.
Mm-hmm.
So he gets that's a massive modifier.
Not bad.
It's a plus 16 to his attack.
I've got 26 in mine.
Yeah. with a natural 20.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so that guy is just Jurassic Park. He's picked up. You see the legs dangling as there's just this breathe in and legs disappear.
And I'm just going. Terry?
Not even a drop of blood.
That's what reminds me of something like, Terry?
Yeah.
I've been the most shocked look like going, Terry?
Yeah, that's 2 actions to do that.
That's fair enough. That's a good bloody. So there's 2 left, I assume, there.
No, he's only got 4.
No, there are.
Sorry, 3 actions.
So no, there are 2.
Oh yeah, 2 actions for him. Yep.
Not
So
two.
two left. Yep.
Okay, so looks like we're up to Aurora. There is the guy who was next to you is gone, and the 2 people throwing the shurikens are standing off to the side.
Looking up at a giant Tyrannosaurus Rex now.
Yeah.
What do they look at their face after seeing that? What do they see?
You can see their eyes a lot clearer now. There's more light.
And there's a bit of white around the sides.
I tried to warn you. That's all I say. 37.
37, that is a critical hit. And that one goes down.
Yeah, I don't want to. Let's do it. Next one. Okay, next.
Batter up.
Yep, the last one is there.
That's it. It's either me or the dinosaur. And I say, and I give Terry a wink at the time. So minus 5 is 9, plus 26 is 35.
That's still a critical hit.
Do we roll again?
You take the last of them down.
And I take it down. Yeah, I go. And I look over to the swordsmith. I bow. I give it a nice bow. I go.
He says, you hear her say, I just wish your words matched your skill at arms.
I've been told I have that problem.
You might want to work on it.
Yeah, I've been told it's never going to happen.
Hey, did you see? I actually
hang on.
helped.
Guys, I feel a bit uneasy.
Yeah, sorry, you're also going to make a fortitude save.
Yes. I'm going to use another resolve to do an advantage on it. A critical.
Critical.
And which is 38 in total.
So that was a natural 20?
Yeah.
Okay. So that means you mainly, because the DC was 29.
Is that to shake off the poison?
And you shake the poison off without taking any further damage.
I think that was poisonous, those things. And I just give a bit of a shake and go, okay. And look at my dress. How damaged is it?
So it's got a rip on the shoulder and this bloody patch in the centre where they hit you for sure.
I'm going to have to get changed to meet the prince. Oh, sorry.
Terry's, by the way, he's reformed.
Can I say thank you for your help? Can I ask your name, please?
My name is Miaro.
You were very skilled with those tin weapons there. Have you been
Your
trained?
weapons, not TM weapons.
Oh, they're weapons, sorry, I didn't have to work. Oh, I thought they were okay.
No, they were. She's just a
She's a
weaponsmith.
TM, so
no,
it's like saying you're very good with Asian food in Asia.
Yep.
Okay.
That's why she stuck across the back of the head.
It's like a fan. Yeah. Thank you for your help.
Hey, what about me?
Yes, the impressive dinosaur creator over there is quite good. He's far better than his stories was giving off.
Yes,
He definitely deserved the armor I crafted for him 10 years ago.
Yeah, by the way,
I kind of guessed that after her throwing those stones. I said,
apparently I was part of a prophecy.
so it looks like we ourselves we're known in this part now. And I look a little
So,
bit
does it mean you're the broken one?
Probably.
the broken one.
The one who kept dying and getting brought back because he hadn't fulfilled his quest?
Yes.
Yes.
So, the broken one. She pats you on the shoulder.
Thank you. I try not to remember all the things I've had to go through, but thank you for reminding me again. But I understand where you mean it, yes.
I always told you there was no need to prepare armor for you. You wouldn't need it. It wasn't asked either.
I'm really that bad, am I?
Well, how many times have you died so far?
I get your point, but
How many times have you died so far?
3, is that 3?
Well, still many more to go. She pats you on the shoulder.
It is 3. So there was
Many more to go.
Yes, you haven't finished your cycle yet.
My circle?
Yeah.
And I'm saying this in like, what the fuck?
That's right. You were a human, then you became a female dwarf, then you became bred to a male dwarf. Was it male dwarf or male human?
Male human.
And now you're a female human again.
I thought armor might help me stay alive, that's all.
We wouldn't want to interfere with prophecy, would we?
I would accept anything that might help me last a bit longer, but...
I have a question.
Apparently all these deaths were supposed to help enlighten your soul.
So I have
they certainly have.
I have a small question. It concerns the broken one here. Is he destined to be married tomorrow?
Prophecy doesn't talk about, such small matters.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, really?
Why would you care about whether you got married or not? It only lasts until you die next.
You've got a point there.
So rather immaterial in this sense. I'm not sure if you're destined to die today or not, but I wasn't going to let you die near me.
I appreciate the thought, thank you.
It would have been interesting to see what happened.
Oh, I've been some 3 interesting times with that.
Have you managed to bring yourself back from the dead yet?
No, that'll be a first if I had to do that. Yes.
Okay, so yes, you've still got many more to go then.
Do you mind if we have a sit down and find somewhere we can sit down and have a chat about this? Because
Well, if you know too much about your future, it may not happen.
Maybe we should bring Amiko and Grandma over for a bit of a chat.
yeah,
She does her tent up and then picks it up. Just seems to fold into a small little carry case.
what?
We'd like to introduce you to our travelling companions, if that is okay.
That is fine. I have packed up my shop.
Excellent. Let's go.
A master sword. Okay. Avery told me she's not human. Can you please tell me who she is?
No,
Why not?
it's more fun this way.
It's not fun. I'm not.
It's not part of your history. It's part of your future.
This is not helping me right now.
I never said I was supposed to help you. I was supposed to train you, not help you. Training you is completely different to helping you. If you were given every answer, you would never learn.
Can I look at the bodies of the ninjas before we head off?
Yeah.
Do
Do a quick search.
Do a quick search. What's going on?
Okay.
Anything that identifies what kind of? Because I know there's a few different clans here.
Yep.
Anything to identify what clan they might have come from?
Okay.
Also-
They say they come from the Five Storms clan.
Five stones.
Not one that you're familiar with.
Okay. And they just have just the typical weapons.
And they had katanas that are no longer glowing.
Yeah.
Each of them has a couple of shuriken on them.
Yep.
And they all have a really nice chain shirt underneath their body that doesn't protect their neck in one way whatsoever.
Chain shirts.
And they...
Right. So about.
So you start stripping them?
You know, I'm just standing back and I'm watching this princess ripping apart these people and lying them naked on the ground. And I'm looking at her going, it's not very royal.
I'm looking, I really want to identify who they are and where they come from. I'm looking for any notes or anything like that.
Okay, so while you're looking through their pockets, and while Miaro is standing beside Avery and watching on as you rifle their pockets.
I'm just looking at her and I say, it's definitely not giving off a royal vibe over there.
You find that one of them has a parchment written in tin.
That's what I was after. Yeah. 19.
Says, kill the princess.
Anything else? From who or anything like that?
Yep.
Just kill the princess.
Yep. And it has the likeness of you drawn on there. With the sword.
Okay.
You'll know her by the sword.
Shit. Target number 1 again. Here we go. All over again. Like so. Go.
And then you have Miero says, like I said, the broken one.
Mm-hmm. I should make a song of that one.
I'm
I
just
start
gonna
thinking there, running through some humming.
I feel like feeling that I might go postal before this end of this venture, and it's just based on all the negativity I've been having. I said, no one's had this much negativity as a character before. It's like,
Come on!
broken one. Oh, you're not good enough to have armour. I'm feeling a lot of negativity today.
No, it wasn't she didn't say you weren't good enough to have armour, it's that you're going to change your shape too many times to have any armour made for you.
Aurora,
Didn't help the situation, man.
but Aurora just gets her own back because she was so mean to Avery at the start of the campaign. It's just all the karma's coming back on her.
How was that mean? That mean?
You always just pushed him out of the way all the time. Shut up. Jeremy's pretty bad to Avery.
Is Terry
as
still a
well.
dinosaur?
Yes.
No, he's only a dinosaur for a minute, so
But
he would have gone back down.
Terry, that's pretty cool.
And then a little hand falls out of his mouth.
Like Terry going, that's the coolest thing I've ever seen you do before.
Yeah, I know.
Did Terry reply? Doesn't Terry say anything?
Terry says, when we were crossing the ice, we crossed some sort of magical barrier, and all of a sudden, that guy, and he sort of points to Avery, he goes, became useful.
I know. I'm in shock right now. This is still shocking me. But appreciate that was really cool taking these, like eating the whole thing. That's seriously cool. Anyway, and they go, okay, I walk back and I go, I think I need to get back to the palace.
It's okay, I can be your escort.
And I think that would be wise.
I think it's a good idea. So
Besides, I think I'm showing a little too much.
Yes, look at the
For a
shoulder.
princess. You can see some collarbone there.
I didn't say it was a good princess. Okay.
I've just got this image in my head of a whole bunch of people with
I
their
don't-
mobile phones out going.
I don't know yet. Do you know she told Avery? I haven't picked up the vibe that she knows I'm not the real person, does she, or not?
You
She knows that you're not the real
But she
person.
hasn't told me that yet.
Or
She called you a broken one.
Okay. So while we're walking, so you know I'm not the real one, right?
You're the real broken one.
No. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
You're the one who has to carry the sword.
Yes, but I'm not the one that has to fulfill legacy.
No, you've got a legacy to fulfill. That's why you're called the broken one. It's a rather specific legacy. You're only
Exactly.
partway there.
Okay. But
You set a record.
I set a record.
Yes.
How many deaths?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. I've never seen anyone come close to that record before.
Really?
Yeah.
Now there is a story, says Avery.
And the sword is probably cackling itself laughing right now, isn't it? And I'm sitting there going, how to make somebody so depressed is really doing a good job tonight, I thought. This is everything. Let's just make it worse. Oh, you've got to die many times. You might change many forms. It's like, oh.
The last time you die is by your own hand. Apparently you can't die again after you kill yourself.
So don't kill yourself. At least not yet, anyway.
Poor you, oh, man. And I'm sitting there going, great. Okay. And I say that in a bit of a strange tone the whole time. That's great to know that. Oh, great. Let's get back to the palace pretty quickly. Okay.
But you know what this means,
You know
says
what I-
Avery.
Yeah.
Avery says to him, do you know what this means? This means that we could push him out in front of every single combat. And if he dies, as long as we don't give him a sword...
No, he needs the
Oh
sword.
no, he needs a sword, that's right.
Without the sword, he won't come back.
Ah, okay. So you take him out with the sword and just keep him out the front there. And we've just got to make sure that he doesn't kill himself.
But he's not allowed to kill himself with the sword.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's as long as we don't see him about to impale himself on his own sword, then he can die as many times as we want. Think of the necklace that Calder's going to have by the end of it.
Yeah. And I'm just enjoying each other, and I'm just still in shock. I'm going, oh, I'm about to marry Prince, or say yes or no. Then I find out I'm going to die many times, and eventually kill myself. So, what else can happen today? I'm thinking to myself in my mind. I'm sure it's sort of giving me every single opportunity. Things I'll go, look, just shut it.
At that moment, Amiko should come around the corner and start singing the Aurora song for him.
Actually,
Yep. He's just dressed in samurai armor.
she's dressed in samurai armor. I'll look at the swordsmith and I'll look at the sword. So she gets armor there.
She's the princess.
See, I told you.
And I just say, fuck this, and just walk straight up to my room. And I don't look at anyone. Anyone gets in my road, I fucking push them out of the road. I just go straight up and go, I'm going for a bath.
well, you hear the horn while you're walking. Well, it is appropriate. She is your guard at the moment. You are the princess, not the guard.
Don't reason with me today. I don't really need to do reasoning. That's enough. No.
And you hear the sword go, well, I'm sure it fits so well.
What time is it, by the way, in the game?
In the game world, it is getting close to sunset, and you can hear the sounds of the festivities picking up as people are getting ready to start setting off fireworks.
So I'll have a quick bath I can get. Get a new dress put on.
Mm-hmm. Kel's more than happy to help out.
Okay, Cal, you can help out.
He kicks the rest of the servants out and makes sure you get a proper bath.
Cal, we've done that area 5 times. Cal, enough is enough. Stop it, Cal.
I managed to track down Wimble at this stage, and I say, hey, I think your God of Thunder is going to have a bit of a run for its money. You should have seen the sound blast I did today.
It was cool. Which one was that?
Oh, you should have seen it. It was awesome. And then I managed to turn Terry into a dinosaur. Who would have thought that would happen?
Well, I know you've been planning on doing that for ages. You just hadn't had the right opportunity. Just never was
It's a shame that I couldn't have my family with me. That would have been an amazing thing. Oh, by the way, here's what's it? Miraren.
Miaro. M-I-Y-A-R-O.
M-I-Y?
Y-A-R-O.
I'll take the appropriate time
R-O.
R-O.
and tell Kel that's enough. I need to get dressed.
Miaro.
Kel, that's enough. Stop it. Kel, you're going to get a punch in the face in a second. I know that
Carl holds his face out and goes, go on, I'm sure I'll let you feel it. Will it feel like a soft little featherly touch?
I'm going to feel this. What is it, just nothing, is it?
It is add your
Level?
plus your strength modifier.
Okay. No, that's 19.
19. That's right.
Missed?
Yep. Carl goes, yep, your skill has improved, I see.
No, do it again.
I felt that against my hair.
That's better.
35.
35. Pook! You're going to hear a couple of teeth break.
Yeah, okay, that's enough. I know you get
You got one side, what about the other? Turn the
Kel,
other cheek, you've heard that saying, haven't you?
Kel, settle down. We have to sort things out tonight. Then
Well, I thought that was a pickup.
Oh.
You know, break a couple of teeth, you know.
when we're at the palace, we'll talk about this, okay? Anyway, so I need to get dressed now. Please leave me alone.
If you insist, I'll just go beat up a couple of the guardsmen.
If you have to. No, sorry. Yeah.
Well, you know, sexual frustration and everything as he walks out.
Okay, might go.
I catch up with Cald and say, did you know that he's going to die many more times?
More skulls.
Yeah, just think of that.
You hear the more skulls from the hallway.
Fuck this. I swear in my mind I've got so many swear words going left and right, and the poor helmet's going, I never heard that before. I was like,
Well, he'll probably give you the root of each of those words.
I said, you said another one of whom? I said, I'm going to take you down to the armory and melt you, okay? Don't make me do this. Anyway, I get...
The sword gives you a few more that you haven't heard.
Thank you, sword. Anyway, I'll get dressed and get ready for the formal function.
Yep.
And I'll walk down, I'll get ready and wait for Miko and Shaylee to come up and pick me up.
So I've introduced Miaro to Grandma and Amiko, and they have a little chat or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any any further conversation? Is this girl going to accompany us?
Well, she seems to speak each of your languages as well as you do.
Okay.
She's greeting everyone in their own language.
In their own language.
But she's not using magic.
No. Okay. She's not using magic, and she can speak in all languages.
She looks like she's barely 15, 16.
What would no?
Would I?
There's no. Can I make an occultism roll, or is that not
me an
really going to
occultism.
help?
And I was thinking, I wasn't there, so I can't tell you yet.
That's a 27.
I've come down by now too.
So it's a 27 I got.
Okay. While you're talking with her, you do notice that she bears a lot of traits of the kitsune.
From Kitsu. Oh, they're those Japanese. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. It's like a weird,
I'm not there,
weird
so I
creature,
haven't told me
isn't it?
shit.
It's not a weird creature. They actually are a
Failure.
Fae.
closer to outsider,
Okay.
but more dealing with the spirits.
Okay.
She would basically be an emissary of the spirit, sort of like you are to Terry.
Terry, okay, radio. So that's why Terry was able to recognise her, because they're basically from a similar realm, sort of thing. Okay. Okay.
But
So
should be more like the sort of person who would summon someone like Terry.
yeah. So Miaru, what has brought you to this location?
Well, certain spirits of the forest want the princess to get to where she needs to get to,
Okay.
and the road is not a safe path.
So will you be accompanying us, or will some of your colleagues also be accompanying her?
Well, I have an offer.
Uh-huh.
A way to get you to where you need to go without a road.
Ooh. Is this way via your home world, perchance?
No, it's truly, well, this is my world. I am naturally here.
Okay.
But we'll be going through the forest of spirits.
This is the one where they say that there is no road through the forest of spirits.
There is no road. I can guarantee there is no road. But I can guide you safely through. I've been asked to make sure you make it to where you need to get to.
What do you think, Terry? Terry looks at it and goes, yeah, she's pretty trustworthy. So Terry's given the seal of approval to Avery. So Avery then consults Aurora.
I'm not there. I'm
You're
still
not there?
upstairs.
Well, you get to come down at this point.
Okay, cool.
In your splendid new nightgown,
So, hi,
covering everything
Aurora.
modestly.
Yes. Bit of form picking. Yeah.
So, I've just been having a chat with our wonderful colleague here, Miaru,
Hi, Maru.
and she has offered us a particular proposal that she will help us get the real princess to get to where she needs to be.
Subtleness is so bad with you sometimes, Avery. That's okay.
But he's so cute.
You get over that very quickly for some reason. I don't know why.
Only you
So
got
much
over
better
it.
than his father. And his grandfather just can't match up to that either, even though his grandfather likes to think he's the cutest thing around.
Oh, if you say so. I have never met his father. Well, so. But
My father wasn't a really great
So-
happy person.
So you didn't meet his father when you had the chance?
Yes, you did. Remember?
Or was that in a different life? Because you seem to be forgetting previous lives quite rapidly right now. You did it.
Pies. Pies.
He was the maker of pies.
Beer. Pies.
was I there then? I don't think I was.
Yes, you were.
Was
Your
I?
character was.
Your character was. You were the
You-
female dwarf at that stage.
Yeah.
Oh, that got lost in between lives. Yeah. I've heard rumours of how ugly he was, but anyway, and I do say that loud too. And I was like, okay, first I'll have to deal with the situation here first. But I feel worried that our presence is well known in the city. So,
Well, you announced yourself.
well, I didn't mean to do it this way. It was just a bit unfortunate.
You carried the sword
I know.
openly.
Well, He doesn't like to be hidden away. It's a bit of an issue with the sword.
And you've got this helm that glows,
Well,
so it sort of highlights the sword.
Okay, point taken.
So it's like you're walking around with his permanent halo.
Yes, I know I'm the target, but I want to make sure.
The broken target.
Now we need to go and find our, I suppose, Animatsu line and try to set this up. By following your way, they'll get us easier there than going the other way, or what
You'll avoid the road and you'll avoid the patrols who are hunting you down to kill you.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yes, those ones that probably...
You'll die far too many times going down the road. It would take too much longer.
And I'm very comfortable with doing it. Terry has actually given his seal of approval. Now, if you don't take my word, take Terry's word.
What's it insight in this next version?
This is perception. Perception is your catch-all.
Okay. Diplomacy just means when I'm talking to people.
Yeah.
I'm surprised in how bad I am at diplomacy and talking to people. But yeah, it's more personal, more of a player issue than a character issue.
9.
That's 21. Am I reading that this is all true? You know, is anyone could
You are
judge?
detecting no lies or mistruths in her speech.
And
But of course, she's also extremely cute. Cute as a button.
Only slightly taller than me.
is Miko there at the time when we're talking about this? Or
Amiko is...
She is, I thought.
Yep, she's floating around.
Yeah, Amiko,
And I
Shailu,
said-
and Grandma are all there.
I'll just say, are you guys happy with this concept? I will follow you wherever you need to go, but I just want to make sure you feel comfortable in it. Yes, and I am dressed as a princess. I know maybe not very uncomfortable right now, but I feel.
Do you know what we should do, says Avery at this stage?
And I
Before here we go on this party, we need to get a portrait done. We need to get a family portrait so that we can capture this moment.
Immortalize.
Immortalize the princess.
You know those looks I used to give you? You know those daggers in my eyes? You see 2 daggers in my eyes right now. And it's like, let's just get this over and done with tonight and then we can head out in the morning, okay? Okay. So, this is just... I didn't want this. This came to me by accident, okay?
But you're loving it.
Didn't you do the whole reveal in the throne room?
That was a sword, not me.
With the whole pull off your helmet and shake your hair about?
That's just natural for
The
me.
Pantene moment.
I didn't mean to do it.
Your character, you knew the repercussions of showing such hair. If you had kept it hidden under the helm, you would have been swept under the radar. It's just a bodyguard. That's when they discovered the sword.
Okay, point taken. I'm just trying to be polite. No more politeness.
So we will, after we watch you get married, I think we should excuse ourselves and hit the road.
Sure, no problems. And I don't lead on to what decision is yet.
Okay, at which point you start hearing explosions all over the city.
Oh, party
Bother.
time!
And as night has fallen, it's now so bright, it's brighter than midday. So many explosions are going off all over the city.
Natural explosion, like a fireworks explosion?
Fireworks, yes.
I'm just, that's all.
But they
Based
are
on which
boom,
bit-
boom, boom, boom,
Based on
boom.
being attacked by 8 ninjas, it's like you go, you got to ask these questions. Okay, so
And you go. You can't hear anything anyone else is saying for about a whole 30 minutes.
I assume I can hear something there.
Oh, the helm is sort of just watching, completely ignoring everything.
Okay. Well, I'm waiting for us to get someone for the decision maker.
So that's tomorrow?
That's tonight.
That's
That's
tonight.
tonight. Okay, ready up.
Yeah, so I'm sitting there going, okay, cool, yeah, sweet, yeah, great, yeah.
This is the dragon Feast of the Dragon, isn't it, tonight?
Well, the Feast of the Dragon was the entire city going and eating. They didn't actually have anything with the prince.
Ah, okay.
So that was why you got attacked in the streets, because you're expected to be in the streets.
Yeah, okay.
Whereas every other time you've been in the streets, you weren't expected.
When I've come back in, has anyone noticed all my mess and my clothes and all that kind of stuff?
People have.
Has the guards noticed?
They shrugged.
Okay, I'm just wondering.
considering the bedrooms are so open that anyone could pretty much walk in from any direction. They don't actually have a wall in the bedrooms; they just have draped sheets.
And archways and things like that. So I found that out when I was trying to just make sure we sleep okay for the last session. I'm a changed person now. So, after seeing Splat go to his head. So anyway, okay, so I'm waiting for
Who did that?
Splat.
Splat did.
And he had Splat give the prince nightmares.
Right.
And basically was trying to enforce on him that he needed to propose to Aurora.
So this is all a Splat ploy.
Well, I don't know this because I only saw the last bit. I didn't see the previous ones. There's 2 nights in a row, 3 nights in a row they did it. So,
She cast a spell on him every dinner.
Oh, right, okay.
Annie. So evil, she's the young girl. So
And it's a shame she missed the
Oh, no.
consequence.
she'd been one day. She wouldn't know what's going on tonight, but she could make it. So she's telling me that.
Poor thing, I think had to work.
Yeah, unfortunately, she has to work night shifts tonight with the tattoo place.
Okay, so, and as you come in to meet the prince, he looks very bedraggled. He's not smiling at the moment. His eyes are all droopy. He looks the worst you've seen him in the entire time you've been there.
Oh shit!
I think it's time to talk to your beloved one and have a chat.
Namiko puts Petra on the shoulder and says, "I'll leave you with your loved one."
Yep. And we all back out and leave you two alone.
Okay.
You can see Splat creeping along as a cat along the back wall.
I just think okay. Is there like a bench that we both can sit on? And
No one ever sits at the same height as the prince. The prince is important.
yeah.
Even if he gets married, his person he marries is always put at
Is
the
it
lowest.
just me and him here at the moment?
Just you and him at the moment.
Okay.
He looks very tired and worn out. Looks as if he hasn't managed to sleep.
Prince.
Maybe he's got a child.
Prince, I feel that your current look is because of me. Is that right?
I've been having nightmares every time I close my eyes. It says I must marry you or I will die. The most painful death.
I look at the cat in the bloody corner. I would know it's Splat, wouldn't
You look over and there's the cat playing with one of the guardsman's ears.
I? Ears.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's not attached to the guardsman at the moment.
Huh? Playing with his ears.
Yeah. It's got this ear it's dragging around and throwing around and playing with.
I just give still a glance over the cat. Do I know the cat's going to Splat or not? Or I've seen Splat in this film, haven't I? Oh, Jesus, party. This is going to be the end of me. I think to myself at the time, this party's going to end.
This is sort of a little bit of a trail of red from where it came from.
I think you need to hear the decision now, Prince. I
And
think
this little ear just lands at your feet when you say that.
Shit, I hate this. Why does my character have to follow this shit all the time?
Blame Annie.
I blame Jeremy
Well,
too.
her suggestion was entrails.
All right. What did Jeremy do?
He encourages all this, so.
It's not happening to him, so it's perfect. He's played with me for many years, so he's used to me doing this to him.
So this is a change, is it?
Anytime it's anyone else, it's like,
Oh, this is going to end so badly. I'll see right now. So look, I take his both hands in my hand.
yep.
So,
He looks down at your feet going, why have you got in here?
what?
There's a bloody ear at your feet.
I did not put that there.
It wasn't there a moment ago. How'd that get there?
I have no idea. Where's the cat?
You look around, there's no cat in sight anyway. But there's this nice little blood symbol of Splats on the side of the throne.
I swear this is the end of. I say, look, I was quite shocked the other night when you proposed to me. I wasn't expecting this. It was, and I really appreciate the humble greeting you've given myself and my caravan on our way through to my homeland, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
While your country is quite beautiful and everything, and I appreciate what you've done to your reign of this place, I feel what you're asking me is something I cannot give to you right now.
He looks very frustrated and upset and says, okay then, and he just pushes you away and walks off.
There you go. Done. That was nice and easy.
Okay. Go up to my bedroom, get on my bloody armour, get down the caravan.
So as you're walking past the Princess Chamber, you can hear him crying.
I need to get out of here right now. Okay, I get all my stuff.
None of your stuff's there.
Where's my armour stuff? Is it with the caravan or
It's not here.
where is it?
You remember it was here a while ago.
My armour and all that. Can I summon one of the guards?
Yeah, you summoned one of the guards.
Where's
He's
my,
missing in here.
Where's my armour and everything?
Yes. What armor? No.
No. When I came in here, I was in full armour and kit. Where's that all going?
Oh, that was all gotten rid of because it wasn't fitting the princess.
I'll give him a look. Use my diplomacy. Where did you put it all?
We gave it to the poor.
Okay, Bobby. The scruff of the thing. Point twice me.
You can feel some blood dripping on your clothing.
Who would be great?
He's got one ear left. He's always got one ear left, doesn't he? I says, now, you gave all my samurai gear to the poor.
Yes.
Well, you didn't
Per
need
the
it.
prince's commands.
It's not being well with the prince you realise it right now. When did the prince give this command?
On the first night.
Really? He's crying across the room, other side, isn't he?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to his room.
Yep. Okay, walking in, give me a perception roll.
30.
A 30. Okay, as you walk in, you see that there is an armor stand there with a immaculately made samurai armor in the Animatsu colors.
So this is his armor.
This is armor that
the
you've never
prince
seen
has.
before.
So this is the prince's armor.
This is not the prince's armor.
Oh,
The prince
okay.
is not an Animatsu.
Oh.
And it seems to be designed for a female samurai.
Hmm.
This is what I fucking put down, isn't it? Fuck.
This is what?
I'm just looking
asked
at that
for this.
armour. I'm just shocked because I'm just standing there till he notices me. Does he notice me at
And
all?
working into the chest plate is splat symbol.
Splat symbol.
There's a little cat sitting on top of it, pointing at pointing at you, pointing at the armor, pointing at you, pointing at the armor. And looking rather impatient.
I walk over to where the armour and cat are.
Yep. It jumps on your shoulder.
Can I pat the cat?
Yep, it bites you. And purrs at the same time. The whole time it's biting you.
Of course you'd bite me, wouldn't you? It's like, so you tell me that's mine, and I'll look at the cat when I say that.
It meows in your ear.
I'll pick it up then.
Yep.
I don't know what armour it is yet.
He's going to have some wonderful dreams putting this one on.
You can see that the princes seem to be having some sort of fits in his sleep.
So he's still asleep.
Yep.
I'm trying to sleep.
Yep.
I'll pick it up and get the fuck out of there. And I'm going back down the caravan. So
And Splat has this, really nice, contented purr on your shoulder as you're leaving with the
look, what you and Bug did, I don't want to know. I said, "Can you? I'm happy you didn't ever tell me this, please, Splat." But I said, "Let's just keep between you, me, and Bug, okay? Is you okay with that?"
He drops a finger in your hand.
Finger.
Did you? And I said, I don't want to know. I said, I have no idea where you got that from.
Probably the same person that had the ear.
Do I see the guard on the way past?
Yes.
Do I see a missing finger?
No.
I don't know. I says, and I just hold it next to Splat so he can just hang on to it. So.
He doesn't want the finger anymore. He's done with it.
Okay. Sweet.
Because he's been using it as a paintbrush.
Because
On the armour, perchance.
No, on the walls.
Oh, okay.
You see little red symbols of Splat here and there on the walls as you're coming past.
and I every time I see when I walk a little bit faster to get back in the camera, and I get back to the camera whenever needs. I say, I think we should need leave, guys, please.
Yeah, Jack,
I think we've outshot our welcome.
Can we leave in the morning?
I find where Bruce is. Put the saddle on. I'm shutting right down the front door.
Bruce is not happy.
This
You've just taken away all of his finery and put a smelly old saddle back on him.
Oh no, his old saddle's gone.
His old saddle's gone.
Yeah.
So you've got to go on the nice
He's
finery.
only got the new finery.
Yeah. He's got Barty now too.
He has barding now as well.
I'll sort that out with you off game. You have to work out what Barty does to the horse now. So, okay. I just tell everyone, look. So I've turned down the prince.
And you've stolen some armour, I see.
Oh, that wasn't my choosing.
What do you mean it wasn't your choosing?
And
it looks
I
remarkably
try to point
like...
to Splat. I'm pretty sure Splat's not there anymore.
Yeah.
And I go, we'll talk about it after we get to the city. Yeah.
So Nashru's pretty impressed that you managed to steal something as valuable as this armour out of the away from the prince.
And Miara says, see, I didn't have to make you armor. I told you.
But it still won't be any use for him.
I'll talk to you about that armour afterwards. Is it going to replace my current armour?
Yes.
Yes, I've got to work out what it is now. I'm worried about the signal, that's all.
And it's been worked into the design of the armor.
I just love it's going to be awesome because you're going to have a helm doing one thing, a sword doing another, and now armor's going to be playing its part as well.
To the else. Oh, no wonder I'm dying so many times. I reluctantly
Put it on.
It fits like a glove. You've never felt any armor fit this well in your life.
I ask you.
Yep.
Hey, this armour.
Yeah.
Do you mind having it just to detect what kind of
I'll do
it's
it.
magical or not, please?
I'll do it. I think that's first of all, it's to
While we go.
So detect magic is different from.
Detect magic is different.
So somebody has to detect the magic first, and I'll do a quick identification if they tell me it's.
Well, there's magic in his square. One of the Koya says there's magic where she's standing.
But I've also got the sword and the helmet there.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. But I can take the arm off and put it separately aside from me, and you can have a look at it.
Yeah, we do that. Okay.
I'm also sitting on a stool. And
you take the armor off, it disappears.
Really?
You got to take the armor off and it's gone.
The armor's not there anymore?
Not that you can see.
Do I feel the armor there?
No.
Splat, we need to have a chat.
So you now don't have the armor.
So the armor disappeared.
As soon as you decide to take it off, the armor's gone.
Okay, I want to put the armor back on.
Okay, the armor's back on.
So it's just a voice thing. It's like a thought. So you take it off, take it on. So, okay, take your helm and your sword, put them over there.
My sword, let me do that, will I?
It doesn't mind.
Okay, we're back, and I hand it over to Toya because I don't trust Toya with it more than anyone else. So I was like, and I look at Nash and give him a look, an evil look, and I come back. Okay, I'd like to know what's with this, please. And I'll give you that look of like I'm scared shitless right now.
So you need to do a blind roll for my identification.
Okay, so that is under the skill, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's Arcana or Occult. It doesn't really matter. That both of them do it, but then it only takes me a minute to work it.
Takes you a minute. What's your bonus?
For either of them?
Either.
I'll take the highest. It's Occultism is 17.
Okay, so you get a 20.
Okay.
You go, yep, it's magical.
Yeah. Okay.
What kind of magical, please?
Will I be able to say
Just
what
looking
type?
up, to see if I can tell you.
If you say demonic, I might lose my shit. Please don't say that, man.
What was that?
If you say demonic, I might lose it. Demonic armor with a talking
It is
sword.
occult armor.
It is Occult Armor.
Yeah.
Thought it would be, because if it's got what's his name's symbol on it, it would make sense.
What does it do then?
Well, it disappears. That's one thing. When you take it off.
Oh, Annie's gonna be in tears with this tomorrow. Sorry, I'm just saying right now. When I tell her what's going on, it's like, what? Anyway. Okay. Anything about this magical armor that I might need to know about at all? Except it's cult magic?
Splat just looks at you and shakes his head. He gives you 2 paws up.
Yeah, we've done that before, Splat. It hasn't helped my situation here.
Splat just turns around as a cat, flicks his tail at you, and walks over to Amiko,
Okay.
and jumps into Amiko's arms.
This party's going to kill me. We have the lady there that's still here.
Do you ask her?
I'll ask her. I'm a bit confused about this armor.
Did I actually? I actually got a success, didn't I?
You got a 6. Actually, you didn't. You didn't get a success.
Okay, so I got a failure.
You got a failure.
Okay.
Not enough to identify the item properly. You identified it was magical, but that's all you got out of it.
I asked
And that it was occultism.
the armor lady saying,
Because I know that if it was success, I'd get a bit more.
this armor, which I know is not made by yourself,
Well, no, I helped make it.
what does it do? I'm a bit confused.
I'm not quite sure myself.
Did
I put it together. I didn't infuse it with magic. Someone else did that.
I think that might be Splat.
Somebody else confused it with magic.
Yeah, it was infused with magic about 200 years ago.
So you made it 200 years ago?
No, I made it longer than that ago.
Okay, right.
It was infused with magic 200 years ago.
Do you know who infused it with magic 20 years ago?
Does it matter?
Something.
Something that knew you were coming. Apparently marked you as its own.
Oh, look at the cat.
Is it the cat or is it an
Cat looks very
armadillo?
satisfied with itself.
I'm going.
It's happily getting scratched at the moment.
I'm just going.
By Bug.
By Amiko, actually.
By Miko?
He jumped in Amiko's arms.
Oh, okay.
I'm just going. What? And I'm just going, trying to put all this math together in my head. It's just not making sense to me. It's like, what?
Well, you have a destiny.
A destiny. To be a follower of Splat.
But you chose that destiny.
And you have a legacy, and you have a world record of the most number of deaths.
I need a chair, guys. I really need I need a strong drink right now, please.
I don't think drink's going to help you much.
Oh no, I'm trying to forget everything right now. I don't care if I remember it tomorrow, I'm happy with that. I just need to forget it right now. Just leave it.
Okay. Okay, you pick up some of the most potent alcohol they have around, you drink it. You feel no effect.
While the armour is on. No effect at all. With the armour on, I should. I look at the cat again.
It looks even more satisfied with itself.
Should take it off. Take off the armor.
It starts cleaning itself while you're staring at him.
Should take the armor off. Because you can. It just disappears.
I do that.
Yep.
Then I drink.
Still no effect.
Oh, really?
I asked the smithy, the lady, I said, this armour will never leave me now, right, isn't it?
Well, you chose the armor.
It was only a failure. It wasn't a critical failure, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. So I can try again in a day's time. See if I can work it out.
I just sit down and almost start rocking right now. Because I'm in this stage going, oh, this is just fucked up. It's like, So many levels.
Do you still want to leave right now?
Oh yeah, please. I don't need a prince chasing me, want to kill me right now. Please, let's go.
And the armor matches the horse perfectly.
I was just in the tower with a cat just wagging. What the hell's that?
It's Splat.
I just thought it was Splat too, actually. I was sitting there going, oh.
And Miara says you have 500 miles ahead of you.
Okay. Let's get started and end this session.
I gave to Bruce and go, Bruce, can you lead on? I'm just going to try to just lay down on top of you and just try to forget what just happened.
Bruce is nice and happy, even gets down a little bit to help you get on top.
I get Bruce an apple. I've got after. Here you go, Bruce.
And he prances on ahead of everyone else.
I'm gonna have a chat with Miaro.
You have the hair flowing in the light as you head off at the with the light of the fireworks above you.
I'm so disappointed that we didn't get a portrait of you in that dress.
I'm not talking to anyone right now. I'm zoning out completely. I'm just going. I've had enough.
Shaylu hands you one.
Oh wow!
She's got one of each day.
Legend!
Hang on, photos don't exist that can, do they?
No, not photos.
No photos, portraits.
Portraits done with magic.
What the fuck? You guys are just... And you wonder why I run away from fights with you guys now. You really do want... And I don't know this, I'm not here, so I'm going, okay. I'm just kind of going...
You know what'll happen? You know what we should do?
I feel a huge
and I say this to Shay. I said, Shaylu, we're going to put one in each of the wagons. So every time,
already done.
Excellent. So every time he has to go in and get changed, he sees himself.
Yeah, they're always across from the door. As soon as you open the door and step in, there's the picture.
I just go to Bruce and go, why me, Bruce? Why am I the broken one? Why am I destined to die many times?
And you hear Bruce tell you, even though you've never heard him talk before, well, it's because you die so often.
And you were pretty mean the first time that you rode him.
And I'm going, what the fuck, Bruce? You just talked, didn't you?
So they always talk back.
You always talk back?
Yes, you just never listen. You have this problem of never listening.
Think of the armour.
My brain's not even there right now.
I've talked to you this entire time trying to tell you don't do stupid things and you still do them anyway.
Look, sorry, Bruce, I'm going to listen more often now. I just feel that I'm trying to do the right thing. I feel I'm going down the wrong angle every single time, and I'm just let it go. I let everything go just then. And poor Bruce has to listen to the whole thing. And I said, if the sword in the helmet says, just shut up. I'm talking to Bruce right now. And it's like,
and you have this in-depth conversation about life with Bruce.
Yeah, I do. I just go, oh, Bruce, I'm trying to do the right thing. I'm but I'm seeing the middle. People try to attack me. I think I'm doing, and I'm just going, just letting go, going, it's off my chest now. It's good. I'm happy. It's like, okay, Bruce, thank you for listening. I said, I hope you did enjoy getting creamed up for a couple of days there. So,
he really enjoyed it.
Oh, that's good, because I don't know how the prince is going to take it.
He misses killing things, but it was still nice to be looked after.
Yeah, no, but I've got a feeling the prince is not going to like me for a little bit after this, because...
Well, you did reject him.
Well, sorry, but...
And you do have, Splat giving him nightmares.
And you stole some armour.
What, Splat gave nightmares?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Bug had, instructed him to give him nightmares to propose to you.
What the fuck? Because I didn't know this the whole time. And they go, no one told me this.
I did, but you weren't listening.
Oh, Bruce. And I'm just hugging Bruce. I'm going, why do people do this to me?
Because you don't listen.
But they can at least tell me first before they do these things. So
the Helm's been trying to instruct you in many things, except he is rather long-winded.
Oh, long-winded is an understatement, Bruce. You know what that helm was like?
Has he got the helm on?
Yep.
I'm ignoring totally whatever the helm says right now. So
the Helm's instructing you in what long-winded actually means.
Oh no!
And you sort of hear it in the background. Date.
I mentioned something. Should have given you the bloody frost giant. Anyway, into the helms, and then you go. So okay, Bruce. From now on, if I do anything stupid, please let me know beforehand, please. I said I need some extra front hand help.
What do you mean beforehand now? Because I've always been telling you when you've been doing stupid things.
Yeah, I'm listening now, Bruce. I'm sorry. I should listen to you.
Make sure you keep listening.
I will keep listening, Bruce. It's okay. And I give Bruce a nice pat and all that. So, And I'm kind of like hanging on to Bruce's neck and just going, "Oh, at least you listen, Bruce. It's okay."
I always listen. I always have.
I know you have. You're not as bad as the other ones. And I kind of half fall asleep on the horse.
Okay.
Because I've had a long day. A princess has had a long day.
And we'll finish up there for the night as you guys head off into the darkness.
That's excellent.
I'll let you just tell me what the armor is like, Martin. Oh, shit.